ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Now, unlike good old Todd, I actually show you the sign. So I want you to sit there and I want you to read it and take it all in, soak it up. Soak it up, Buttercup, because there it is. This is my gas station that I'm currently at. And as you can see, I don't lie. I tell the truth. And there is the prices of my current gas station right there. No joke, no lie. I show you the signs, folks. I don't just talk. There's the sign. So there you go. And that's with the Chevron card too. So can you imagine what it is without the Chevron card? Because see, when you use the Chevron card, you get a discount. Small one, not a big one, but a small one. And now there you go, right there, folks. There's my current prices right there. Hey, Trump, I thought you was going to give us $2 gas. Yeah, where's it at? Because it ain't here. It definitely ain't here. Where's that $2 gas you promised us, man? Because this ain't it. This definitely ain't. Let the me ride! Let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail. I will never leave YouTube.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, let's switch scenes here. All right, here we are Thursday night, and we were able to scrape together a show. Folks, the lives, the long segments, they might not be there, but we got these little tidbits, these little crumbs of lulls to follow as we join Vaughn in his journey across America. I wouldn't say across, it's more like a big U, it seems, and a big loop, because inevitably he's going to end up back in New Jersey. I mean, let's be honest. But, yes, Vaughn continues to forage across America. I don't know what happened to Arizona. That was supposed to be he was going to leave Sharpie and his cousin was going to help him. Like, how many people actually think there was a cousin? Now, the only reason I'm not going full in that the cousin was complete bullshit or whatever this person was that called him Uncle Vaughn Peepaw or Papa or whatever the hell like the last time. It was only because that would be giving Vaughn enough credit with a grift. I mean, he's more of a short-term grifter. Getting the dog to get more donations, yes, that's within Vaughn's wheelhouse, his capabilities. But it's possible that he just made up the cousin because that whole thing didn't last too long. It was just like a breeze through Arizona, and on he went. Last I heard, he was approaching the border of Nevada. Now he's talking about going to Oregon and flipping houses, and he talked about that before, but I mean, it's it's just insanity, folks. So we're going to catch up with all that, and of course, he is now calling upon John to compete with Todd for his love, for his affections, and give him that $1,100. So we're going to see how that all plays out, as well as some other musings by Von Helton as the night progresses. We do have some classic lulls towards the end, folks, that I think you'll enjoy. And the other cow's been pretty quiet. Targeted Citizen's been missing in action. Crazy Lock for a long time has been missing in action. Tila is kind of in her cycle. Last time I checked, she's back to being the bride of Christ. Kind of quiet. No gloves or Glocks or 9mm or anything like that, so she's kind of boring. Though we do, thanks courtesy of Lusty, we do have an update with Gail Cord Schuler, and actually the first few clips we're going to watch are all the lulz cows that are very disappointed that they're not getting their SNAP benefits. So, and look, I'm not against benefits or anything. I just think it's interesting, this parallel of all the cows that are on government assistance, especially the uber conservative ones. So we got Gail Cord Schuler chiming in, which we haven't heard from for quite a while. Again, blame Lusty. We got Rev, he's mad at the government. And then we got Von Helton, who's mad at the government. And though he thinks that the GOP actually listened to him and got some temporary relief. Now, folks, I don't even live in the USA, but I'm pretty sure if the headlines I caught are correct, it was a judge ordered this small amount pulled from a fund to help until things get sorted out. But that's not going to go into effect for a little while. You know the wheels, right? They grind pretty slow. So that's how I thought it went down. Now I see the air traffic controllers are going to be shutting down a bunch of flights because of the air traffic controllers right before Thanksgiving. So hopefully you guys get it all worked out. You get your government up and going again so life can return to somewhat normal, at least where it was before all this. But that's all I got to say on that. Now, I do have something else to say that I usually don't talk about too much, but I'm actually blown out of the water by this. As you know, I do indulge a little bit in the marijuana, and every once in a while you get something very special. You see, back in the day, the average quality of the marijuana that you may be able to find varied when you had to go to the dealer, right? Especially back in the day, you didn't have these crazy strains like you got now with the potency. But every once in a while, you'd find like a personal grower, a connoisseur, who would share his stash, and it would be something special. And I find that there's always a payoff. There's always checks and balances. So now I can go to a dispensary, and I usually go to the res, actually, because there's no tax or anything. And I get it dirt cheap, and I can get a pretty good quality, consistent quality of weed that could not have been found easily. But I find it's kind of homogenous. It's kind of, they're all kind of so similar. There's not a lot of diversity. So to get those special, to get the very special ones, is a little bit more rare because it's all good. So my surprise tonight when I go out, and I was looking before I did the show, and it's like, I want to get something for the weekend. And they're like, snowballs, man. I'm like, snowballs? And this shit, I'm going to show you this. I don't usually show this shit. Well, I think you're going to like this, Dante, because pretty sure this is a White Widow. This is something I haven't really seen. This fucking shit, I hope it picks up on here. I get this snowballs. This fucking shit, I hope you can see it. It's fucking white. It is so loaded with crystal. It's actually fucking white. It's supposed to be like 51%. Look at that fucking shit. Fucking white pot. I'm actually scared to kind of fucking try it. Yeah, it's like it's rolled in sugar, man. The only time I've seen pot like that is when it's got that fucking white mold on it and you don't fucking smoke it. But apparently this is the bomb. It's supposed to be like up to 51% or some bullshit. I don't know. As you see, I got some pre-rolls. I'm going to try them first. But I got to say, I'm a little intimidated. By that. But thank Von Helton, he paid for that. Anyways, folks. Yeah, it's connoisseur weed right there. All right, anyways. Enough of that kind of bullshit. I'm just blown away by it, to be honest with you. But we got a tight little show, folks. We're going to start it off a little bit of power. With Power Slave, folks. Oh, yeah. Chuck!
Into the abyss I'll fall, the eye of horror. Into the eyes of the night, watching me go. Green as a cat's eye that glows in this temple. Into the risen Osiris, risen again. Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I don't want to die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. When I was living this life, fear was my game. People would worship and fall drop to their knees. So bring me the blood and red wine for the one to succeed me. For he is a man and a god, and he will die too. Oh! Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I don't want to die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. Now I am cold, but a ghost lives in my veins. Silent the terror that reigned, marbled in stone. A shell of a man got preserved for 1,000 ages. But open the gates of my hell, I'll strike from the grave. Tell me why I had to be a power slave. I don't want to die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. Slave to the power of death. Slave to the power of death. I'm coming for you, Cat. I'm coming for you. Mark it down. So let it be written. So shall it be done.
be right back after these messages.
Now that you all have just heard that presentation, let me tell you what Satan is up to right now. Right now, he is trying to start a civil war in the United States. He's trying to get us all riled up over fake news. Those of you who are about to lose food stamps, we have a plan in place to take care of you. The problem is, most of you are under so much brain control, you're going to believe all the fake news. The only reliable news source is 00 on cable. Do not believe the news you hear from any other source. Here is the facts. We have a plan in place for those of you who are about to lose your SNAP benefits. Okay? We have replicators that can actually produce food inside your house. Yeah, and you can get Gale restaurant food, or I also put groceries on my table, lots of good groceries, like from Whole Foods, from Kroger, from Walmart, from Publix. I eat a large variety of foods. So if you are in need of food, just let my men know at galesmen@yahoo.com, and we can make sure you don't starve. Those of you who are about to lose WIC benefits, okay, that's for women with babies, we can take care of you the same way. We can replicate baby food or whatever you need and put it on your table. So, yeah, don't panic, okay? If you lose your WIC benefits, the problem is my husband, Brent Spiner, is the president. Donald Trump only does Donald Trump is very loyal to President Brent, and he does whatever Brent says. So if you're in the other thing, they're claiming that your Obamacare subsidies are about to end, and therefore your health insurance premiums are going to skyrocket. That is also fake news. Do not believe it. If your premiums do go up, it means everybody's under brain control. The problem is, okay, they are blitzkrieging brain control drugs over the entire human population, causing everybody to believe the lies. The problem is, if everybody believes the lies will happen simply because everybody believes them. So, just like what happened to me in August 2022 when I was under brain control, they put a notice on my door, okay? And it said, if you have any COVID symptoms, you need to report them to us immediately so that we can quarantine you. And I panicked and I thought, oh no, my laws aren't working. We need to take out all the doctors and medical people, right? And I ended up murdering 72 million. And then the enemy had a party. They brain controlled me, Manchurian candidated me into that. Now, right now, they are trying to Manchurian candidate you all, the population of the United States, into starting a civil war in the United States. You're going to worry, I'm going to lose my health insurance. Or you may say, what do I do if my health insurance premium goes up? Just stay calm. We have cube doctors. We are working outside of the medical hospital system. They make house calls. If you cannot afford health insurance, they will do it for free, okay? So if you get a notice that says your premiums have gone up, and they say you have to pay them because of that, just ignore them. You say, I'm going to get it, I'm going to lose my health insurance. Don't worry about it. Our doctors are going to come out to your place. Galesmen, GAILSMEN @yahoo.com. If you're one of these people that are going to lose your health insurance premium, there is no need for this government shutdown strategy. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I do believe it's possible that most of these senators could be also under brain control. Okay? Satan and the automatons are orchestrating this whole thing to start a civil war. If you're about to lose your health insurance, first of all, why would you want to be under the care of an evil automaton doctor? You don't have to do that. Our doctors make house calls. And if you believe that you have to be under the care of an evil automaton doctor, see, as a result of the 72 million innocent medical people that I gave the order to murder in August 2022, all of your medical people are automatons. So if you go to a traditional brick and mortar building, hospital or doctor's building, more than likely you're going to be seeing an automaton physician. I wouldn't trust them with my life. They're evil. They have Sun Tzu, when he made the announcement in July 2024 to take over the world, he wanted to kill me because I'm in his way, right? And he said that he would kill anybody who would not be subservient to him. And he said, I have all the 72 million medical people on my team. They're all automatons, and I am their leader. So you want to go see them? So, okay. So if you're about to lose your snap or your wick, okay? We have replicators that we can put in your home. If you do not have one in your home, that will actually vaporize food on your table or wherever, okay? We can do that. So, Gailsmen, GAILSMEN at yahoo.com. If you're about to lose your health insurance or your premiums are going to go up, first of all, why do you want to see an evil automaton doctor? They want to kill you if you're not their slave. We have made clones of the doctors that were murdered. They have had a very successful house visit program. We do house calls, okay? So, yeah, just if you need to see them and you can't afford it, we can work with you, okay? Gailsmen, GAILSMEN at yahoo.com. Don't fall for the fake news. Do not believe the fake news. They're lying about everything from top to bottom. Their goal is to have a civil war so that Jesus will lose his argument. Okay? All right? Gailsmen at yahoo.com. Stay calm. Say, well, I'm really losing my food. Well, the problem is everybody believes the fake news, so it makes it happen. We can defeat them when we stop believing the fake news. Okay? In the meanwhile, I do believe that Brent is starting a program to try to remove the brain control drugs from the population. Okay? It's quite a job. He is a medical doctor. So be patient, stay calm, and don't panic. Like I did in August 2022, where I made a deadly decision. Everybody needs to stay calm. Keep the faith. Let the Jesus team win. And then we can have peace and harmony. I have an idea. My husband, Brent, is the president. It's not Donald Trump, actually. Trump, though, is very loyal to Brent, and he does whatever my husband tells him to do. And it appears that the proud, arrogant automatons working with Satan are trying to make my husband appear to be a horrible president. And they've done this government shutdown business, and there are poor people who work for the United States government who have lost their job because they're not being paid. And now I hear that food stamps could be canceled starting in November. I thought of an idea to help out these people. And I'm not going to tell my husband what to do because he is the president. However, aren't you glad I still have my computer? Because I can make a YouTube channel to let you all know about this. Knowing my husband, who is a real humanitarian, he's probably going to adopt my suggestion. Here's what I suggest we do to deal with this emergency so that people don't go hungry. Okay, study all the people who have unfairly lost their jobs in the federal government and who are in danger of losing food stamps because of this satanic government shutdown, okay? Which has been orchestrated by the evil automatons and the Satan team. to discredit the Jesus team. I call me and Brent the Jesus team because I have a Gale shield, and the Gale shield is an extension of Jesus. Okay, here's what I suggest we do. There is a Gale restaurant out there, okay, that serves my delicious food, and I cook all sorts of food. What I suggest we do is use our replicators. We have replicators that we can use to create the various dishes that I make. You can see all the dishes I've made at my cooking channel, okay? And what we will, anybody who is on food stamps, we will contact them. Their information is probably at the food stamps office, right? And give them the option to order free meals from the Gale restaurant. And so like then we could do like a Meals on Wheels thing, okay? Where they could order maybe breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each day. And then we could have a delivery service come on out to deliver the food to them. Now, here's the idea for people who just lost their jobs for the federal government. They can be the delivery service, and we will pay them to do this. You say, where are we going to get the money to pay them? And some of them had high-paying jobs. We will probably get the money from our... Brent has a lot of international friends. So probably other countries like Japan, China, Iran, Israel maybe, Italy, all over the world will donate money so that we can pay these people. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard on. So basically, people who have lost their jobs with the government can now get paid to deliver Gale restaurant food to food stamps recipients who are about to lose their food stamps. I think it's a brilliant idea. It doesn't cost us anything to make it. And maybe, we can, charities all over the world. So I'm going to make this as an announcement. If you are a religious organization, and I'm talking to the Hindu religious organizations, Jesus has friends of all religions. He's good friends with Muhammad. He's good friends with the Hindu goddess Lakshmi. And he's good friends with Buddha. So all religious organizations and all charities all over the world can donate to help out, and any other countries' governments like France, Germany, Italy, Canada, Mexico, whatever, they can donate money to help pay for these people to be Meals on Wheels delivery drivers to all the food stamps. So we solve the problem of people. You say, what if they're disabled? We'll think of something. Maybe the disabled ones could work in the office, where they can go on the computer and study who needs deliveries and set up the deliveries, right? And then other people can work as drivers. So it's kind of like how they have Amazon drivers, and FedEx drivers. So we could set up a delivery system, okay? Deliver free meals to people who are losing their food stamps. My food, I hear, is delicious. So you're going to get free food, ready, prepared, and I make all different kinds of food. Yeah. So even if you have like a medical problem, they could probably, modify the recipe and make it for your particular problem. I think I thought of something brilliant. So, and we would need a lot of drivers and workers to pull this off because there are a lot of people on food stamps. So all the people who've lost your job at the government, you now have a job working for us for Meals on Wheels, delivering Gale restaurant food to food stamps recipients who are about to lose their food stamps. So you're not going to win, you automatons. You know what I think they're trying to do? I think they want to start a civil war. See, because I heard on the news that a lot of these food stamps people, okay, people who are going to be denied food stamps in November, are planning on robbing the grocery stores. And they say they have the right to do this because they're being denied food stamps. No, you don't. Because we're going to offer you free food through Meals on Wheels. So you don't need to be robbing any grocery stores. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have mayhem. We'll have anarchy. We're going to have riots and everything if we don't address this problem. So that's my suggestion. So I'm making a YouTube video to let you all know about this. And you can contact my men at Gailsmen, GAILSMEN, at yahoo.com if you are on food stamps and you are in danger of losing it. And we can arrange for free food delivery for you. Yeah. This might end up better than food stamps. Because food stamps doesn't always cover all your food needs. So, yeah. And I'll let Brent work out all the little nitty-gritty details. In fact, some of the people who've been fired from the government, some of them are probably accountants and administrators, and managers, and they probably could help and manage this whole thing and set it up and organize it. Yeah, and then we could pay them. So they got fired from the government because the government is not paying them anymore, right? And they've been furloughed. Or you might say, well, some of them are required to go to work. Yeah, I understand. My husband might be able to get them paid through charity. Like I said, charities. But those who've been hired from what I call from non-essential jobs, they can work as drivers. If you're in an essential job, which is like military or air traffic controller and stuff, obviously you need to stay where you're at. But yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Yeah, I bet there would be a lot of charities that would be willing to donate and help out this situation. Until we can get those creeps to quit playing this game. They're on a power trip. Anyways, if it's a dumb suggestion, I'm not telling my husband what to do, but I just wanted to make this video to help out what could turn out to be a rather bad situation. We don't want to see a bunch of people robbing grocery stores. That could end up becoming violent and bloody. Yeah, we don't want to see that. Okay? Yeah. We're not going to make it easy for the enemy to cause problems. Now, I need to get going because I'm having inspection tomorrow. And I had a rough night last night. They attacked my sleep. I think my Gale Shield may have held off a major calamity. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to make this video quick to let you all know. And I guess I'll call it Solution to Those Who's Lost. I'll think of some good title. Anyways, I'm going to go now, you guys.
In a world of secrets where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Alrighty. So Chucky Schumer gets behind a podium on the floor, on Congress's floor, and says that he's not interested in going forward. He wants to give money to the illegals to the tune, get this, guys, are you ready? Are you sitting down? Chucky Schumer wants to give illegals in this country $1.5 trillion. Let me say that again. Chucky Schumer wants to give illegals in this country that did not work for the money, that do not deserve the money, $1.5 trillion. Now,
needless to say, without even having to look this up, it's bullshit. over $1 trillion for illegals to get health care. But just isn't it rich that Von Helton is complaining about people receiving things that never paid 1 cent into the system? A system that he's never paid 1 cent into. I'm just saying.
So, that's Chucky's position. Now, the Republicans have actually heeded my advice, and the advice of a judge, apparently. Apparently a judge even weighed in and said, hey, let's get some money out to these people that have food stamps. So the Republicans have decided to put out a little, some kind of little reserve money that they had back to the tune of $5 billion. Obviously, the $5 billion is not the entire $8.8 billion that's needed to cover the food stamp program, but they say it's something to be done in the interim until we can see what's going on. So we should get at least partial food stamps back here very shortly. So that's good. So they listened to me, and they listened to a supposed judge. Supposedly a judge even weighed in. I don't know how the judge weighed in on it, but whatever. Anyway, the point is that they're going to release some money to get the stamps back rolling again temporarily. Now, the point is, though, is that it falls far short of the 8.8 that's needed. So what they need to do, in my opinion, is they need to bring Elon Musk back in and let him finish finding the Wade Frost and the waste, fraud, and abuse. There we go. Got it. Waste, fraud, and abuse. That he needs to find it, especially in the Pentagon. He was this close to going into the Pentagon and finding all the waste, fraud, and abuse, and then suddenly he gets the boot. Hello, folks. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I think not. So, yeah. So that's interesting. But yeah, Chucky the other day, literally the other day, gets behind a podium and says, we want 1.5 trillion, with a T as in Tom, dollars to give to illegals, to give them SSI and food stamps and all that gobbledygook. 1.5 trillion, folks, of your money.
Again, I'm just some Canadian dude, but I thought it was more like the protest was in regards to something like just over $700 billion that the Republicans wanted to cut from Medicaid and Medicare, something like that. Anyways, medical subsidies they wanted to cut from the public in the tune of over 730 or 780 something $billion. I thought that's what it's about, not handing illegals SSI to the tune of $1 trillion. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's quite a screenshot right there. That's some Kentucky catfishing right there.
Remember, it's your money. Remember that. It's your money. But Chucky wants to give it to a bunch of illegals. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just not down with it. Oh, and Chucky said that you Americans would be okay with that. Giving your money to a bunch of illegals that don't deserve it. He said that. He actually said that on the floor yesterday. Or was it yesterday or day before? It might have been the day before. But he said it the other day. Said, yeah. Said you Americans would be totally okay with them giving $1.5 trillion to a bunch of illegals that don't deserve it. Are you okay with that? I imagine there's a whole bunch of Democrats out there right now saying, hey, I'm not okay with that. That's my money. And it is. It's your money. It is your money. It don't belong to Chucky. It's your money. 1.5 trillion, folks. Let that sink in a minute. Do you realize what you could do with 1.5 trillion? With 1.5 trillion, we could have a maglev train system that goes from coast to coast. Oh, wow. That's the policy that I tried back in 2009. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that, trolls and haters? When I went to D.C., and I proved it by filming D.C. while I was there. Anybody remember that? And I proposed a maglev train system that went from California to New York. Yeah, some of you trolls are old enough to remember that. Some of you trolls have been around long enough to remember that. Do you think I could get it done with $1.5 trillion? Oh, hell yes, I could. Hell yes, I could. Even under today's costs, I could probably get it done. I could probably get that done. But instead, Chucky wants to give that money to a bunch of illegals that don't deserve the money. And that didn't work for it. And it's your money. That's your money, folks. Okay? I imagine there's a whole lot of Democrats right now saying, hell no, I ain't giving my money to a bunch of illegals. What is it? Chucky Schumer's insane, buddy. I'm telling you, I think he's went off the deep end. I'm telling you. I think he has. But the Republicans did actually listen to me and has put a little bit of money out there from some kind of little fund they found. And but it's it's only a temporary fix, obviously. But they did put some money out there, so we should see something going on here pretty soon. You get some money on our cards, so we can go ahead and get some groceries. Now, having said that, though, speaking of Elon Musk, where is our Doge check? Where is our $15,000 Doge check that we were supposed to get due to the fact that Doge had found all of this waste, fraud, and abuse? Where is our Doge check at? Hell, for that matter, where's the $1,200 stimulus check that Trump said he was going to give us? Where the hell did that go? Where is it? That's a good question, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good question. Where the hell is it? Still waiting, guys. Like I said, man, a pox on both their houses. Because neither one of them is doing this stuff right. Now, I absolutely know, without a hesitation, that there is enough waste, fraud, and abuse in D.C. to fully fund the food stamp program, because it's only $8.8 billion. They're wasting trillions, and the food stamp program is only $8.8 billion. So can they fund it? Yes, they can. They use this little temporary fund thing to take care of it for now, but I mean, there's enough waste, fraud, and abuse out there to fully fund the food stamp program. I'm certain of it. I have no doubt in my mind. But it's nice to see that the Republicans did throw some money at it and give us a little bit of relief. But where's obviously, folks, if we had that,
yeah, he's leaving out the part again. I believe is court ordered, and I see the court has just ordered them to actually recoup, I guess, for lack of a better word, people that have lost out. That people will get their November payouts. It's just obviously going to be really delayed. But yeah, this is court ordered. This isn't like from the goodness of their hearts or anything like that.
A $15,000 Doge check, we'd do all right, Now, yes, there's going to be people that are going to go out there and blow that money. I'm sure of it. But that's on them, right? That's on them. Hopefully most of us are smart enough to put it in a bank, put it in a savings account, an interest-bearing savings account, by the way, so that it's drawing interest. Not much, a pittance, 2%. But hey, that 2% interest is better than none, I guess. That's ridiculous, so it should be 5, in my opinion. 5 to 15, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, the point is, you put the money in an interest-bearing account, and then you only draw out what you need. And in that way, you're not whittling down the money so quickly, right? But in any event, it should be interesting to see how things go. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to get some money back on the food stamp card, so that I ain't exhausting what little bit of money I have left. Which reminds me, ladies and germs, my trek through Nevada and Oregon is coming up here real soon. So it's time to turn the donation machine back on, due to the fact that we're back out on the road again here very shortly. And then once I'm back out on the road and safely out of the area, then I can tell you where I've been hiding. I may tell you where I've been hiding. Because word's getting back to me that, he was here and he was there. No, I was not at any of the places that the trolls are saying I was at. None of them. Not a single one. But I will reveal where, once I'm safely in Nevada, I will be glad to reveal exactly where I was. I promise. Okay, Scout's honor. Scout's honor. I will tell you where I was hiding, but it was not anywhere that you guys were thinking, because it's getting back. Word gets back to me. What you guys say, that word gets back to me, and it's none of the places you thought I was. Not one. I tried my best to help you. I said it's a place that's got lots of campgrounds, and it's a place that's got an In-N-Out burger. Isn't that what I said? Yeah. Is that the places you were talking about? No. The places you were talking about had one campground, KOA, and that's it. That is not what I said. I said there were numerous campgrounds and an In-N-Out burger. Isn't that what I said? Yes. So that's obviously not where you were talking about now, was it? No. All right, so come on, put your thinking caps on here, boys and girls. What has a lot of campgrounds and an In-N-Out burger? Think. Because it ain't where you were talking about. Now, was it? No. And by the way, this place has absolutely gorgeous scenery. Oh my God. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful scenery. So no, it's not what you said. But anyway, I will be safely in Nevada here shortly, and then we can go from there. Okay. Anyways, that's going to do it. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of Eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies.
It's a Red Rollie right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
Oh, so, life isn't perfect, Life is what you make it, really. So, I could go to myself, could things be better in life? Yeah, of course. But you know what? I got a computer here. I have a cool O-ring light that I like. I like doing the O-ring lighting is definitely where it's at. And I'm giving the gold light because you can't really see me that well. I love that lighting of like the feel of that like neon, like this color. Like I like that vibe in the room, but you can't really see me that good. It doesn't project really enough light, But I appreciate what I have. This cardigan I'm wearing here, it's a 2X that I got. And it's comfy, because it's oversized for me. So it's comfy. And I got this in rehab. And I still wear it today. And they gave it to me in rehab because I couldn't wear any of my clothes in rehab because it had cords in it. And I was, self-termination-y at the time. So they're like, you can't wear this shit in the place because, like, either other people could use it or you could use it on yourself. So it's like, oh, I get it. Okay. So like, I was wearing borrowed clothes at rehab. It's like I went in there as a homeless person almost, But I really liked it, and I want to go back to rehab and learn more from classes and stuff, And Shanny's back to playing Hogwarts, which I'm happy about because it's a fun game to watch play. It's a very cool. These games, man, it's really incredible. Like I would say this game, the Hogwarts game, and the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game. And there is a forthcoming, apparently, Matrix game coming. I don't know how close they are to
All right,
releasing that, but I heard.
So he babbles on. I haven't watched this, so I'm going to skip through it till there's something good, because who cares about this shit?
There was this great military lawyer exposes the IDF. Bullshit. There's ways that astral projection and these things are real. But the fact is that you're dealing with spirit, and if you don't understand that, then you're going to see only the physical, and none of this makes sense. None of this fucking makes sense if they're just regular people. It doesn't make sense, because their intentions are so evil. I hate this.
Revs Roly, folks. Revs Roly. I just noticed, I never noticed it before, if you look closely on his cat ears, he has like little metal charms. Like little stars and things like that hanging from his fucking cat ears. What's going on? The evolution of Rev. The transition.
So with that understood, if we're going to keep going on, well, we're just going to pay attention to the physical shit here, then you're not seeing the full picture. And it doesn't even make sense at this point. You're just like, well, this is the world and how it is in chaos. No. It's a spiritual thing. When you're fucking blowing off the head of a baby and you go, fuck yeah, Israel is the way. There's energy behind that. And if you don't understand that that's their commodity is energy. It's not even power. They want the power at the top of the heap of the pyramid. They want the power so that they can siphon the energy. You get it?
And go to a therapist and figure it out, because this is disgusting.
I'm going to do a quick pause in content here. Trigger warning, anybody that is triggered by probably sexual assault or anything like that, you should click off the video right now. Bye. Okay, now let's go into it. Warning, leave if you don't want to hear this.
News.
It'll be like a whole new ID, and if you break the laws, you break the rules of your internet ID, which is strapped to your social security number, you get one account, then you get suspensions. And if you are egregious and you continue with your harassment of people or whatever the hell crimes that you're involved with on the internet, you get an internet ban and you can't go on the internet no more. I am for it. I am for that, because it's the Wild West over in these motherfucking parts. And you can destroy families and get away with it and be criminals. That's got to end. And the way you end that is an internet fucking ID. You got to do it. Cenk Uygur and the bullshit. Can you believe this? They raped a Palestinian man for 15 minutes on camera. Flaunting it, the IDF. This is so disgusting. He was never charged. The military soldiers that did this were not charged for any crime. For months, pro-Israel advocates claimed he was an elite Hamas Nakba fighter who participated in October 7th to justify the atrocity. The leaked document confirms that he was a civilian, one of 1,700 Gazans being held without charge and freed from the Israeli torture sites in the recent exchange on October 13, 2025. Under the deal, Israel had only agreed to free 1,700 Palestinians from Gaza who had not been charged with any crime.
For months, pro-Israel advocates claimed he was an elite Hamas fighter who participated in October 7th.
So I give you guys some live updates. Apparently something to do with Cyrax, a stream going on Rumble. got porn bombed by a woman taking a shit. But don't worry, they're getting on that. It looks like they got another live stream going. I just thought I'd update with you guys all with that. I'm just reading that on the Chance Wilkins Facebook page. But let's skip ahead because this is kind of boring.
Civilians.
Justify the atrocity.
They just raped them. Any people left civilians.
There.
Masonry is very much into that shit when it comes to DNA. They're obsessed with DNA, Masons. The top level Masons. They're obsessed with genetics and DNA. And there's a reason for that. Some fallen angels fucked with our genes. That's what it's about, man. We had some weird genetic shit that definitely went down on the planet. You guarantee it. Crossed bloodlines. Goliath. Sons of men coming upon the daughters of man. The sons of God coming upon the daughters of man, which is Genesis 6. It's the intermingling of the fallen angelic beings and earth women, which produced what they called the Nephilim, or the Gibborim, the great mighty ones, the giants. Goliath was a Gibborim. He was a Nephilim. The offspring of this union between human females and fallen angelic beings, which can come as angels of light. Can you imagine that, ladies? You know? You're in bed and you just, you blink, and the next time you open up your eyes, there's this guy that looks like whatever dude that you like, that you have maybe fantasized about a little bit. He's right in front of you. And he makes his moves right away. It doesn't matter. Because these demons can be the most fucking sexually sensual, beguiling beings that you could imagine. So he just slides right in bed next to you and making moves on you to make you feel so good that you're going to go for it immediately. Your mind can't say no, because the touch of a demon when he wants to seduce you is going to be irresistible. Like how they depict Lestat with women. He just turns it on and he looks at them a certain way, and that it's over. They can't resist him. It's the same thing with the devil. You'll willingly fuck the devil because his touch is going to be exactly what you've always dreamed of what a sex touch could be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're dealing with fallen angelic beings, they'll put you in heaven, but they put a demon in you. They're going to put you in heaven for the sex, probably. Remember that movie, The Watchmen, with Mr. Manhattan, that blue guy, right? And he could multiply himself 15,000 times over, and like the sex with him is incredible. It would be like that, probably, with a fallen angel. They could do stuff to you that no man would know how to do, and just make you feel like you're in heaven. That your sex, or the shit that they do with your sex organ, would make you feel so blissfully good. You'd fuck a demon. I think that's what happened in Genesis. When we think, fallen angelic beings screwing women, you're thinking all they're hideous looking creatures that came in and did them, raped them or whatever. No, not necessarily. They could put on a body that looks exactly like me, right? And go into the woman and do their thing and impregnate her with a fallen angel. They can put on a body of what that person might find desirable, because they're extra dimensional beings. They can manifest in a body that looks like me. I fully believe that. That's what's in the Bible. Whenever you see angels, they are people. They look like men. There is not one instance in the Bible where you see an angel depicted as a female. Not once. It's men. sometimes they have long hair. They look pretty effeminate. They like attractive men, effeminate, attractive men. That's what's depicted in the Bible. And angels look like, and that's why when you see the Renaissance art of like Saint Michael or any of the angelic hosts, they look like femme attractive men, because that's really what's kind of described. I went off on a whole Bible thing there. TYT ain't gonna understand anything if they don't get this as spiritual shit.
Terrorist, rapist. I mean, if they're not one of you and you're not in condoning the rape of innocent civilians, then you would obviously denounce the person. Well,
Yeah.
I denounce them. I denounce Hamas, who did something similar. Bible trope?
There's no way that's okay.
And this is the Democratic caucus has 47.
All right.
That means
Time to move on from the Rev Dude. I thought he was going to be a little more venomous than that. Of course, he's got more we could always check out if you want. But let's get back to the Vonster and his trek across America, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Alrighty. Apparently, New York has lost their ever-loving minds, or that election was rigged as fuck. Now you say, well, Bon, how you say that? Because apparently nobody knows history. Hello, I'm a real historian. Let's harken back, okay? Just in New York alone. Let's start right with New York alone. All right, Muslims throw airplanes into buildings. The vast majority of those individuals were from Saudi Arabia. They were Saudi Arabia citizens, and the ones that weren't were from countries loyal to Saudi Arabia. So the Muslims slammed planes into buildings in New York. All right. Then, to add insult to injury, they built a mosque right there at Ground Zero. Then, if that wasn't enough, they built a Muslim minaret on top of Freedom Tower, disguised as an antenna. Dumb Americans, I tell you. And now y'all want to put Muslim in as mayor of New York City? Really? You guys don't learn from history, do you? Apparently you don't. Apparently you don't. Let me tell you a little history lesson, New York. Since apparently you're about to find out the hard way, but I'm going to tell you the easy way. And then you can find out the hard way yourself. No wonder I got the hell out of there. Now I see why. But anyway, let me tell you a little story about a little country called Lebanon. All right, Lebanon is a little tiny country to the north of Israel, and it was kind of stuck there. And I think it was even originally Israeli land. But for whatever reason, they allowed a group of Christians, Orthodox Christians, to have it. Because, they maintain that the Middle East is also a holy site for Christians, which is true. That's true. So, they let them have that land, and they formed a Christian nation out of it. Now, in typical Christian fashion, they decided to be extremely stupid and let Muslims into their government and into their military. Well, gee, Bon, what happened when they did that? Well, I'll tell you what happened when they did that. When they did that, the Muslims decided to start slaughtering Christians in the streets. And we know this because Bridget Gabrielle survived it. Her parents, unfortunately, did not. And Bridget Gabrielle goes touring all over the United States, telling everybody that'll listen her story of how she survived in the sewers to get away from them people and to escape. Or she'd be dead, too. But yeah, the Muslims got control. They just started slaughtering Christians. That's a fact. That's not Von Alden's opinion. That's a fact. Now you say, well, Von, that's just one isolated incident. Okay, fine. Let's fast forward a little bit. Milosevic comes on TV and says, America, we need your help. The Muslims that we stupidly allowed in our government and our military have taken over and are threatening to burn Kosovo to the ground. Unfortunately for Milosevic, our president was Bill Clinton. And so Bill Clinton sends America over there, and America bombs the Serbian Christians and not the Kosovo Muslims. I'm not even kidding. After Milosevic got on TV and told him, yeah, the Muslims are threatening to burn Kosovo to the ground, we need your help, Bill Clinton goes over there and bombs the Christians instead of the Muslims. And what do the Muslims do in reply? Oh, yeah, they burn Kosovo to the ground. That's a fact, Jack. It's not Von Helton's opinion. And so now here New York has stupidly allowed Muslims to get in control of their major cities. And you don't think there's going to be something bad happen? Well, then you're an idiot, because I'm a historian, a real one. And every time the Muslims were allowed in control of the government and the military, bad shit happened. Every single time. Now you say, well, Von, why is that? Because Muslims, when they come over here, they're over here because they're here to commit jihad. That's in their holy book, the Quran. And you say, well, Von, why would they do that? They would do that because, they're doing what their Prophet Muhammad told them to do. All Muslims, folks, in the Quran are called to jihad. Every Muslim. Every single Muslim. There is no such thing as a civilian Muslim. You got to get that in your head, because there ain't. There's no such thing. All Muslims follow the Quran. All Muslims follow the Prophet Muhammad. And the Prophet Muhammad said it is the duty of every Muslim to wage jihad against the infidel. Guess who you are? You're the infidel. All right, America is an infidel country. In fact, the Muslims call America the Great Satan. Did you know that? It's true. Google it. I dare you. Muslims call America the Great Satan. So, well, wait a minute, Vaughn. If America's the Great Satan, why in the fuck would any Muslim be here? Good point. Because they're not here to be your friend. They're here to wage jihad. Now, jihad does not always mean putting on a vest full of bombs and blowing your ass up. It could also mean subterfuge. It could also mean, mishandling of legal documents. It could be anything. It could be just lying to your face. They're allowed to lie. All Muslims are allowed to lie. Non-Muslims. It's called al-Taqiyya.
I'm just saying, we need some AI of an imam or whatever they're called. Probably not saying it right. Declaring a fatwa on Von Helton, particularly. That's what we need.
Might want to look that up.
We don't really need AI. We could probably take a clip of anybody speaking Arabic, any news clip that could be talking about like clean water issues or something, and we just subtitle it, and Von Helton would believe it, right?
Taqueea or something like that. Anyways, al-Taqiyya, and they're allowed to lie to your face. They're allowed to rape non-Muslim women. And you need to know this information because it looks like New York's going to fall. New Jersey has a governor that's a Muslim. Did you all know that? Yeah. And ironically, she was appointed by Trump. Trump apparently has never read the Quran. Oops. Yeah, you really ought to read the Quran, President Trump. You really need to read the Quran. You really need to read what these people believe and what they think. Because I don't know one Muslim that doesn't follow the Quran and doesn't follow the Prophet Muhammad. I don't know not one Muslim. You know why? Because if they don't, they're ex-Muslims and they're to be put to death. Oh, Bon, that can't be true. Yeah, actually it is. If you leave Islam, the penalty is death. It absolutely is. Why do you think all these ex-Muslims are in hiding? They're in hiding because if you leave Islam, you're to be killed. Well, Vaughn, isn't cults the ones that do shit like that? Yeah, it is. Glad you caught that. Glad you caught that shit. But yeah, so apparently New York is going to have to learn the hard way, just like London is learning the hard way. And so now New York's going to learn the hard way. And eventually, it's going to be just like Kosovo and Lebanon. Watch and see. Watch and see. It'll eventually. Oh, Boban, that was years and years ago, and they've changed. No, they ain't, because their holy book ain't changed. Now, having said that, is there a group of people wanting to reform Islam? Yes, there is. There is a group of people wanting to reform Islam, but I haven't heard from them in years, so they were probably all put to death. Hello? They were probably all put to death. So, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. But let's be abundantly clear. This Muslim that they're putting in as the mayor of New York City, he's supposedly a former communist too. I don't know how the hell you can be a communist and a Muslim at the same time, because the first tenet of communism is that there is no God. Of course, now, having said that, the Venezuelans are communists, and they believe in Christianity, or Catholicism. And it's like, how can that be? The first tenet of communism is that there is no God. How can you be a Catholic and be communist? It doesn't fucking make sense to me. But they are. They absolutely are. It's crazy. Makes no damn sense, but whatever. But anyway, as a real historian, I thought I'd weigh in on the fact that the Muslim won in New York City. And it behooves everyone to know your history, folks. Because I'm sure Bridget Gabrielle did not anticipate her parents being slaughtered in the streets. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure she wasn't expecting that to happen. But it did. And like I said, Bridget Gabrielle goes all over the United States, telling everybody her story and how she survived. I guess she crawled in the sewers. That's the only thing I can figure. But yeah, man. Folks, when we don't learn from history, what happens? We're doomed to repeat it. But yeah, even right now, you can Google the Freedom Tower in New York, and you can look up there at their antenna, and it's a Muslim minaret. That's exactly what it is. It's a Muslim minaret on top of Freedom Tower. And then they build a mosque. Now you say, well, Bob, why did they build a mosque at ground zero? A mosque is not a church, folks. You need to understand that. Well, of course it's a church. No, it ain't. Didn't you see all them Muslims praying in the streets? Why do you think they're praying in the street? Because a mosque is not a church. If you think a mosque is not a church, then you shouldn't even be playing this game. All right, a mosque is a celebration of victory over the infidel. That's why they wanted to build a mosque at ground zero so damn bad. And I kept telling them dunderheads, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You don't understand. You have not studied Islam like I have. And they let them do it any damn way. A mosque is victory over the infidel. Well, who's the infidel? You are, dummy. You are. That was an attack. That was a direct attack on the United States. 9/11 was a direct attack on the United States by Saudi Arabia and rogue elements of our government. And I told you all that over and over and over and over and over again. And it just went zoom right in one ear and right out the other. But yeah, you never let the Muslims build a mosque in your city. Ever. And the governor of Texas, he stopped that shit real quick because they was going to build one. They was going to build a mega mosque in I believe it was Austin, Texas. They were going to build an entire community with a big massive Muslim mosque. And the governor was clued in on what the Quran says about that shit, and he stopped that dead in its tracks. Because a mosque is not a church, folks. It is victory over the infidel. When Muslims infiltrated Spain and went a third of the way up Spain and were finally stopped by the Spaniards, what did they do? They stopped, dropped, and built a mosque. When the Muslims invaded Europe, and tried to anyway, and were stopped by Vlad Tepes Dracul, what did they do? They stopped, dropped, and built a mosque. Victory over the infidel. That's what a mosque is. It is not a church. That's why you see all the Muslims out praying in the damn streets, because it's not a church. Because if it was, they'd be praying in the mosque, right? Now, they do pray in the mosque. That's true. Some do pray in the mosque, but that's not what the mosque's purpose is. The purpose of the mosque is victory over the infidel. Never forget that shit. It's important. And there may be a quiz later, now that you got a Muslim in charge of your major city. Bad idea, guys. It pays to be a historian. It pays to know the history. Lebanon is no longer a Christian nation. Libya is no longer a pagan nation. Egypt is no longer a pagan nation. In fact, none of those nations in North Africa are no longer pagan. Why? Because the Ottoman Empire, the Muslims, came in and slaughtered them all. And even the Quran admits that some of them weren't even at war with them. They admit it because they don't care. They don't give a shit. Okay? They don't give a shit. But even the Quran admitted that some of them countries weren't even at war with them. It's true. So it behooves one to understand what the hell you're dealing with, because a lot of people don't. They don't have a clue, man. Don't have a damn clue. And that's unfortunate. Anyways, just thought I'd weigh in on the election and how it absolutely was rigged. There is no question in my mind. He gets more votes than any other candidate combined. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Anyways, have a good one.
We'll be right back after these messages.
That's what I was supposed to do. Take it.
Oh, fuck you, snowflake.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Let's pause it right there. We're going to take a little break. We got more Von Helton coming up, so don't go anywhere. But we got to catch up with what Emo's been crying about over here. Apparently, he thinks that the government has been trolling him, as well as some other things. I was skimming through some stuff earlier. YouTube is holding his videos for 24 hours, and that's BS. We got more evidence that the government's trolling him. We're not going to spend too much time over here. I mean, he's did a couple lives. Looks like he's getting animated again. He's getting into the fold, but I mean, we're not going to sit through all that. I don't know. Let's start here.
With YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is playing games. Because earlier I wanted to do a video talking about something. And I was multi-streaming on a couple of channels like I'm doing now. And I'm going to show you the screenshot right now of what I'm talking about. So, if I minus my camera a little bit. This is YouTube purely fucking around. And this is how I know that YouTube is probably trying, I don't know if they're shadow banning me or whatever, but this is complete nonsense. What's going on? Because, nope, that's not what I wanted. Because if I add this over here, desktop number 2. So like I said, I did a double live stream earlier today on both channels. One was unlisted, one was private, because I didn't realize I didn't have the settings right. But if you look over here at YouTube, if you look over here, this is the one for the main channel. Processing will begin in 24 hours. Really? Let me make sure I can make this bigger where I can. I'm noticing this a lot lately on YouTube videos. Okay, so there's the video I made this morning. Live stream that's on my channel. But see this part over here? See this part over here, people? See what it says? Processing will begin in 24 hours. It's right there.
That's bullshit, folks.
See if I can make this bigger.
That's bullshit.
Again. So if I go like this is inside the studio now. This is YouTube's bullshit. They're fucking around. I think they're shadow banning me. They're screwing with my content. Because it never used to take over 24 hours for a fucking live stream to go public. There it is right there on the screen. Processing will begin in 24 hours. And as you can see, that's my main channel's wolf icon. So the live stream that I accidentally on this channel this morning that I accidentally had unlisted, nobody's gonna see for 24 fucking hours, because YouTube is fucking old emo again by doing, oh, processing will take 24 hours to complete. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit on this one. I will be age restricting this live stream because I'm going to be swearing a lot. I call it bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. It shouldn't take that long to process a video. And to prove that that's the main account right there. You just see me click on the thumbnail. That's the main account. Processing will begin in 24 hours. Bullshit. This is YouTube fucking shadow banning emo. This is YouTube fucking delaying my videos so that way the trolls can get their copy out first. So my video is after the troll videos are up. So now if I go to strike somebody, YouTube would say, oh, you can't strike somebody because the YouTube video is up first, because their videos are getting processed right away, but YouTube's jerking off and taking 24 hours to process my videos. How come Lady Di can come on here every fucking night, do a fucking live stream, and immediately after Lady Di does a live stream, her fucking videos are private? I do a live stream, I get processing may take up to 24 fucking hours. Really? Processing may take up to 24 fucking hours? Yeah, this is Google's way of trying to fuck me, okay? This is Google. Google, I don't know if it's partially shadow banning me. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're definitely fucking me here. Because it shouldn't take 24 hours for a video to fucking process. That's bullshit. That's absolutely bullshit. So again, this was the live stream I did this morning on the main account, because as you can see, there's the main account, because I just clicked on the wolf and it shows that it's the main account. So now if I move this browser out of the way, this is the other account, because everybody knows that this icon is on the other account. And what do we see down here? What do we see on where I did the video earlier today? What do we see? What do we see? Let's see what we see here. Come on, it's... you didn't put it in the right spot. What do we see? Let me make this bigger. So, here's the video I made earlier on the other channel. Because it was a simulcast. It was on both channels. So now so as you can see, that's the other channel. Let's make this nice and big. Okay, what does it... again, let's go into the fucking thumbnail. There it is in the studio again. Processing will begin within 24 hours. Why are all my videos on YouTube now going processing processing up to 24 hours, while everybody else can make a video on YouTube and this shit goes up instant? See, this is another example of YouTube fucking with me. This is another example of YouTube playing fucking games. 24... really? Really? Video processing. Video processing. Really? Are we serious? Processing will begin in 24 hours. Both channels. Both channels are doing this. Every time I do a live stream, and at the end of my live streams, they're making my live streams private, and then I get this message. Processing will begin in 24 hours. No, motherfuckers at YouTube. I want my videos published now. Immediately, cocksuckers. When I post a video, it shouldn't take 24 fucking hours for the fucking video to be posted. That's bullshit. So there is a video on my channel right now that I just live streamed within the last couple hours. So go to my channel. It might be there. It's called 411 on regarding age-restricted videos, because I don't care if people age-restrict my videos. It means nothing to me. But that video is taking 24 hours to processing on both channels. I call bullshit, YouTube. I call bullshit. You're fucking around. You know you're fucking around. You shouldn't be doing this shit. I call bullshit. So there's one channel. So the live stream I did earlier today is now processing within 24 hours. And then, because it was a simulcast on the main channel, which I don't use that much, this is the main channel. And again, processing within 24 hours. Really, YouTube? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode on. Fuck you and the games you're playing. You're playing fucking games, YouTube. You're absolutely playing motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitchin' cunt games. And you know you're doing it. You fucking know you're doing it. Knock it off, YouTube. Knock it off. Shouldn't take... Because there's 2 windows. Processing will begin in 24 hours. Bullshit. It shouldn't take 24 hours for my videos to be processed. I call bullshit. And YouTube says, oh, we don't shadow ban people. We don't block people's content. We don't do this. We don't do that. Really? 24 hours to... processing will begin within 24 hours. Fuck you, YouTube. Sit on it and spin. Kiss my fucking ass. Suck my cock. Suck my dick. Rotate on it, Google. Rotate it. Do you understand? Do you understand that? You're going to take... Every time I make a video, you're going to take... Processing will begin within 24 hours. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the horse that you rode on. Fuck your mother. Fuck your sister. Fuck everybody on YouTube. Fuck the platform. The platform is fucking garbage. The fucking platform fucking sucks. And it's... Oh, processing will begin in 24 hours. Bull fucking shit. Knock it off, YouTube. Knock it the fuck off. Oh, and because there's, I know I got trolls that wanna fucking flag my shit all the time. I'll save you the trouble, okay? We'll go over here. I'll save you the trouble on flagging my shit on this video because I'm pissed with this 24-hour bullshit. It shouldn't take 24 hours for a fucking YouTube video to load. Sorry, not sorry. So what we'll do is we'll put this here, and we'll go to... I gotta shrink the thing so we can see the whole thing. But I'll save the trolls trouble on flagging this live stream. We'll go to content. We'll go to live. We'll go to edit. We'll go over here. Live chat. Disable live chat. Disable live chat. Replay. Kill that. Okay. So now the live chat is gone because I'm not listening. I'm not interested in hearing your fucking shit. And now we'll go down here and we'll go, no, it's not for kids. And then we'll go down here and it says, the next thing I gotta make it a little bit slower. So, where's the age restriction?
So long story short, Emo is to get revenge at YouTube. He's gonna flag his own video or fucking restrict it, and like I don't.
Okay, no, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
That's their way of fucking around with my channels. They're fucking around with my channels. You can't tell me they're not fucking around with my channels. I know they're fucking around with my channels. So we'll go over here in this one. And we'll go, no, it's not for kids. And we'll go to age restriction. Do you want to age restrict your audience? Yes, we'll age restrict the video. We'll age restrict the video so the trolls don't have to bitch about it. I'm saving the work for the trolls because I know my trolls have been mass flagging my videos so they show up as age restricted. So we'll go over here.
But I thought his whole thing, he was mad because his stuff was age restricted and he couldn't monetize it. I don't.
About 2 inches round when it's erect.
What?
And you can just go on and grab that thing and go. Okay.
I gotta back that up.
About 2 inches round when 24 hours to process my video. Blow me, YouTube. Suck on it. Suck on it. Got a nice 6.5 inch for you. 6.5 inch long. About 2 inches round when it's erect. And you can just go on and grab that thing and go. Okay. Processing will begin in 24 hours.
Alright, so that's what's cooking at Emos. I don't know what else is going on around the YouTubes, but probably not a lot. Let's get back to the usual show here, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Well, folks, can you say merch? That's right, you can now get quality merchandising for folks by folks. We got face masks, coffee mugs, t-shirts, tote bags, and even this thing over here. So what are you waiting for? Come and get your quality folks merch today.
For folks, by folks. I ain't got no kids anymore, but I got a fuck ton of chairs.
Come on down to Stinky's World of Fucking Chairs.
Holy hopping horse shit! We got chairs out the ass! Big chairs, little chairs. We're liquidating the fuck out of these chairs. We got chairs for all sorts of asses. And a mukbanging. We got that chair. Lymphedema. We got that chair. Watching the Weather Channel. We got that chair. All chairs are made in the great USA, not China! So remember, for all your chair needs,
come on down to Stinky's World of Fucking Chairs.
Stinky's World of Chairs! We'll sew you the entire seat, but you only need the edge.
Alrighty, someone wanted me to clarify my position on the interdimensional thing. Apparently I didn't make myself clear as to my position on it, so I will do so now. Basically, I'm a broad-brushed kind of guy. I mean, I allow for everything. And so it is my belief that there is both interdimensional ETs as well as physical ETs. I'm totally okay with both. You know, you have some people that it's an either-or thing. You know, especially Christians want to label ETs as demons. That is not true. However, having said that, there are interdimensional beings out there that are not our friend, that do not like us. I've told this story a million times. I'll tell it 1,000,001. Years and years ago, they successfully created a portal in a lab. And as they're about ready to pop the champagne cork, something comes and starts banging on the portal, trying to get through. And cooler heads prevailed, and somebody lunged for the power cord and pulled the plug right out of the wall, which prevented them from doing so. So, because they were going to come through, man. Whatever it was going to come through, and so they pulled the plug on that, and good on them for doing it, because that could have been a disaster. So there is some entities that are not our friends. It's just that simple. They're just not our friends, and we need to be cognizant of that fact, because you know, you're dealing with forces out there that's powerful entities. We need to be prepared. We need to be secure in our person. Because, like I said, you got CERN out there that's dying to make a portal. They're wanting to make a portal. And I don't think it's a good idea. But, you know, how many times have they actually listened to me? Not very many times. But in any event, yeah, I wanted to clarify that. Because I apparently didn't make myself clear enough on that before. Now what? Now what? What? Did you see another doggy? I don't see a doggy. He jumped up looking for something. I don't see a dog. Anyways, yes. Oh, yes. And John, you know, if John gives the 1,100 back that he still owes me for the horrible trip to New Jersey that ended up in a total disaster, if he would give me the 1,100 back, that would put him in the good graces of pretty much everyone, and it would also defeat Todd and the trolls, and he would be a number one, king of the hill, top of the heap, as Frank Sinatra used to sing. So, something to think about there, John. Way to, you know, your way to redeem yourself and get yourself back in the good graces of everyone, pretty much, would be to...
With everyone.
Obviously, give the 1,100 back and that I've spent on a frivolous trip to New Jersey.
So, we know how much Vaughn can be bought for, folks, because remember, this is the guy who, quote, allegedly sexually molested him, physically assaulted him, threatened his life, bought a 2-man rubber sex device. But if you pay $1,100, that's okay, and he'll come back. So I guess that's the price, $1,100. Vaughn will let you diddle him and slap him around a bit. So that's Vaughn Helton is basically a prostitute. $1,100. He'll let another man have his way, folks. That's basically what he's saying here.
And that would be awesome, and that would definitely put you back in the good graces, bud. Something to think about, you know. Just mill it around in the cobwebs of your brain there, because you would totally defeat Todd at that point, right? Because then Todd would have to counter, or somebody else would have to counter with even more money. And you know, by you giving back the 1,100, it would most certainly it would most certainly cause him to double his or triple his efforts, right? Yeah, absolutely. So something to think about, John, while you're sitting around doing nothing, milling around, whatever. Just, you know, run it through the cobwebs of your brain there and see what you think. Anyways, and what else? What else? Yeah, my travels to Nevada and Oregon, and I'm hoping that maybe I can flip some houses in Oregon, get started on that, and if I can, that would be awesome, because then I could get into real estate, obviously, and unlike Trump, though, I ain't gonna go bankrupt. I'm not gonna go bankrupt. And I'm
so the guy that he's mooching money just to get gas money, has zero capital, who is literally living in a car because he got swindled out of his property, is going to flip houses, is going to flip real estate. He's just, folks, this is just complete disconnect from reality going on.
With the Rothschilds, holy shit, that would be insane. But in any event, definitely go to Oregon, see if I can't flip some houses over there. Make me a little bit of bird dog money, as they call it, which would be awesome. And something that I definitely want to do. So that's definitely on my mind first and foremost, because obviously flipping houses, I make some damn good money doing that. Of course, you know, then there's always the fact that, hey, I could win the lottery. You know, I could win the lottery, and this whole fracas would end immediately, and my life would be transformed fundamentally at that point. And to that end, I was talking to the cashier about that, and they said they said something very interesting. They said, now if you get these scratch-off tickets, you have to drive all the way to Phoenix, back to Phoenix, to cash them in. But it said if you win the big money, like the Powerball, the Mega Million, and I guess the Arizona Lottery, whatever that is, you don't. They come to you. And a representative would actually come to my location and cash in my ticket. And I'm like, wow, that's cool, man. So I don't even have to spend my gas. I just stay right here, man. And if I win, I stay here. They send a representative down here, and we fill out the paperwork or whatever it is.
Still worried about gas. So the guy who literally lives in a car expects people to travel to him. So he can collect his millions and doesn't have to spend gas, folks. This is
we got to do, and bada boom, bada bing, baby. It's all done. I don't have to. Isn't that cool? That I don't have to drive miles to cash in the tickets. Isn't that great? And he told me that shit, and I thought, wow, man, that's really cool. So, wow. See, there's the gods again, intervening on my behalf, making things easy for me. So now all I got to do is just win the damn thing. One or both. They said I would win both, remember? Remember, the gods said I would win both Powerball and the Mega Million. And then I was joking around with them. I said, well, what if they don't believe? And they said, well, maybe we'll let you win the Publishers Clearinghouse, too. So that would be interesting. But yeah, so wouldn't that be great, guys? We don't even have to leave, man. It just they come right to me. They come down here to me, and I shake hands, kiss babies, pop balloons, and hold a big fat fake check in my hands, and then it's all over. And then my whole life has changed, and for the better, and everybody's lives will change at that point. Isn't that right, trolls and haters? Yes, everybody's lives change at that point. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Everything's up in the air. Everything's on the table, as they say. And we'll see how things develop. But yeah, I definitely want to get to Oregon and start flipping homes, because that's good money. Okay, you make good money flipping homes. So we'll see how that goes. But that's something to consider. And then of course, Nevada. See what Nevada's got going on. Not every place is Las Vegas. There's other places in Nevada besides Las Vegas that I can check out and see if it's hospitable for me. Anywho, but yeah, just thought I'd give you some musings this morning, keep you up to date on what's going through my mind, and got a pretty good idea what's going through the trolls' mind. But we should have, it should be an interesting experience. And like I said, where time allows, and I'll try to videotape and keep everybody updated on what's going on and whatnot. And so it should be interesting. All right, that's it. Have a good one, guys.
Well read, somebody who I enjoy listening to.
All right, folks.
But I'm just saying.
So that catches us up. We're going to go back in time. I know some of you have been around for a little while. I've seen this. If you're new, this will be a treat. So this is the first time Annabelle confronts Von Helton on a Nadia Chambers live stream. Like I said, I know a few of us that have been around have seen this classic Lulzathon, and I thought it would be a good way to crest off this evening, because like I said, we haven't got a lot of the cow action out there to really cover this week. We've got the little bits and pieces that are scattered amongst the Weirdo Wonderland to collect. So, but I think we're pretty much caught up with what's going on. Again, there's some Cyrax shit. Apparently, some woman literally shitting a video of her or something on a live show. I don't know. But let's go back in time and enjoy Annabelle ripping a strip of Von Helton. Now, they have been kind of circling each other, I think, at this point. She's aware of Von Helton, right? They're in the same room, and they all know the stories and have listened to him bloviate and other people talk about him. So, but I believe this is the really first hard one-on-one. So sit back, folks. You're going to enjoy this.
You're what I would consider normal on here.
Okay.
And then
normal for the internet.
yeah, exactly. And I'm not saying you're boring. I'm just saying that you don't come across as someone that's unhinged. And so,
I try to keep myself hinged so I can maintain an open mind or a closed mind as I wish, rather than no mind.
I'm sort of, I suppose I'm sort of semi-unhinged, or semi-unhinged as you'd call it in the States. Semi-unhinged.
Ajar?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit crooked.
No, that doesn't quite work actually, but whatever.
But you know what I mean. There's a part of me. I tend to lose my temper. That's my problem.
Yeah, I pretty much take things easy. I mean, I don't even lose my temper with people who cut me off on the road.
Yeah, and I do interrupt, and I can't, because I'm in the moment. I think sometimes I just think I want to say what I want to say, and it's not just in the internet. I'm like it in real life, so you can imagine.
Yeah, real life just has the downside that somebody can actually do something more effective than shouting down at you when you say something they really take offense to.
Oh, if I had someone like Jane turn up at, say, at a dinner party or came and sat with us in the pub, I mean, let's just say people were willing to listen to begin with, because in this country she would be escorted away in a white van and then wrapped up in a nice comfy coat. On
the weekend, so she wouldn't be seen until Monday, so she'd have to stay the weekend.
I certainly would react exactly the same way as I did on the internet. In most cases, what you see with me is what you'd find in real life. Now, perhaps I'm a little less toned down in real life. I must be. I certainly am. I said this to Ermine the other day. The way I am on the internet, quite aggressive, quite opinionated, quite black and white. I somehow manage to get rid of that when I'm talking to clients. I suddenly become the most polite, empathetic, reasonable, considerate person you'll ever meet.
You're able to turn on your sensor switch. Yeah, I don't have one of those, unfortunately.
I have to. I'd lose. Can you imagine if I walked? I did tell one of my favourite bankers last year that I was an atheist, an American banker.
Oh dear.
Yes. Yeah,
How did he respond?
At the time, he got annoyed because he said, "You people are trying to shut down Christianity."
Oh man.
So yes, I realised because I'm quite passionate about it. I did sort of try and have a reasonable. But he was.
We give Islam a pass.
Hey,
I find that fascinating. I really do.
That's because you don't know what's going on outside of your wood and your little cabin in the woods.
My little hub, honey. I used to work for the government. Okay.
Hey. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, I did. Whether you like to believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. Besides, I wasn't born in the South. I was born in Ohio. I wasn't born in Kentucky. Yeah. All right.
Good so let's get
the he's a hick from the sticks out of the way.
Yeah,
okay.
But you
are. I was not born in Kentucky. I was born in Ohio. Okay. But here's the thing that cracks me up. The thing that cracks me up is that a Christian will say something to you, and you guys will get all pissed off and all bent out of shape.
Because you're wrong.
A goddamn Muslim will chop somebody's fucking head off.
Oh wait.
Right in the middle of your goddamn street. You won't say one fucking word about it. Not one fucking word. It cracks me up,
listen to yourself.
I love it.
Listen to yourself.
You guys crack me up. A man just chopped a British
mute game.
Well, no, don't.
The goddamn street. And you guys didn't even fucking deport the Muslims? You got to be kidding me, man. Seriously? You got to be kidding me? A British soldier gets his fucking head chopped off, and you dumbasses sit on your ass and don't even deport the motherfuckers? You guys are dumb, man. You're dumb. You're stupid and you're dumb, and you're going to lose your goddamn country. Just like Lebanon lost their country, just like Constantinople lost their country. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact.
No, you're so wrong in like almost everything.
Too much cereal, too much high fructose cereal, clearly today, obviously. Right, okay. Are you finished? Can I speak now?
Yeah, it looks like he's
I ain't even got started.
Okay, no, start now. No, wait.
Try to defend. I want you to try to defend.
Well, you won't let me.
They chopped a British officer's head off right in the middle of the goddamn street, and you fuckers didn't even have the decency to deport their asses.
Won't stop.
Let us talk to him.
Look, you idiot.
That guy's a faggot.
In prison. Why would we deport him? We want to, punish him.
They just got life imprisonment, both of them.
Oh, it's just one guy. It isn't Islam. Even though they're marching in the fucking street with big fucking signs saying "Death to the UK," we're not gonna deport them. No, that would make too much fucking sense. Let's just let them continue on doing what they're doing. Let them start rape gangs. Let them start little cliques in London and in other areas. No, the goddamn thing is that
Talking, stop ranting.
watch them take over the goddamn country. You guys slay.
Right, there you go.
Thank
Let me
God.
tell you something.
My God.
Let me tell you something. Quit muting me, fucker, or I'll boot your ass.
Well, stop talking for a minute so we can respond to what you're saying.
Respond how? You had an opportunity.
We had no opportunity. Are you retarded?
You started talking bullshit.
Been ranting.
You're going to sit on your ass and let a bunch of fucking assholes from a third world country chop your British officer's head off right in the middle of the fucking street, and you don't do a goddamn thing.
Then let us respond, you idiots.
He's locked up. What else can we do apart from that?
Start deportation of all of them motherfuckers.
Well, I think
now.
He's a. The thing
Or do
is,
you want? Are you
stop
want to lose your country? Really?
Stop for a minute. A lot of these people are British citizens. There's nowhere to deport them to.
They're British citizens. They hate Britain, you dumbass. That's why they're marching in the street.
Let me ask you a question. So you think that all Muslims from America should be deported as well, then?
You fucking ain't right, I do.
Right, okay. So why haven't you deported them?
Sometime.
Why haven't they been deported?
Their goal, dumbass, according to their own holy book, is to take over the whole fucking world and to kick your ass out of your own damn country.
Christianity has the same argument.
You can open up the fucking Quran and read it for themselves. But you guys are going to sit there and
didn't you read the Bible though?
And increase their numbers until they get you just like they did in Lebanon and kick your fucking ass out of your own country.
Lebanon?
Now, you want to end up like Lebanon? Hey,
Lebanon?
What or I can get on here and sound a clarion call that y'all need to wake the fuck up and start deporting these motherfuckers before you lose your damn country like Lebanon did and like Constantinople did and like many other countries did. See, what you fail to understand is that most of these so-called Muslim countries weren't even Muslim. They were fucking pagan. And the pagans trusted the Muslims, and the Muslims come in there and ended up kicking them out of their own damn country. And you're gonna lose your fucking country if you don't wake the fuck up and start deporting these motherfuckers.
Okay, so have you been to the UK, Ron? Have you been to the UK?
I'm not at liberty to say whether I've been overseas.
No, I know you haven't been to the UK because you wouldn't be talking.
You don't know jack shit about me, lady.
I know enough to know.
No, we do know.
On the internet, talk shit about me, but you don't know me, lady. You do not know me.
I do.
Okay? You do not know where I've been. You do not know what I've done. And you sure as fuck don't know what I've done for freedom in this world.
I've read your encyclopedia.
Tell everybody what you've done all the time. You both
fucking Encyclopedia Dramatica. I wish you guys had the Encyclopedia Dramatica shoved up your fucking ass. You don't know your goddamn ass from a hole in the ground. You got a fucking hate video or a hate website over the real person? You really are a dumbass.
I've never read it. I haven't even read it, dear. You're the one that's told me all about how
You didn't have to read it. Mark Enola, or whatever the fuck his name is, got on here and read the whole fucking thing for 3 fucking hours. So no, you didn't have to read it.
I didn't hear it either. I wasn't on the Hangout, okay? I didn't know anything about you having an Encyclopedia Dramatica, but I will read it now, though.
But these people, Von, are British citizens. They were born here.
He doesn't understand the concept.
Yes, I do fucking understand.
Who doesn't understand.
Where did we deport them to?
Look it up. For fuck's sake! Open up your goddamn Google browser and put Stealth Jihad in there. And fucking any moron can do that. Can you do that? Is your Google broken where you live?
So where do we
in your goddamn Google browser and see what you get, dumbass.
So where do you think we should deport them to if they're British citizens?
Put them back to the Middle East where they come from.
Wait, all of
They
them?
didn't
No
come
way.
from. They were born in Britain.
They're trying to destroy your fucking country. That
No,
should
they're
be
not.
enough impetus to deport them.
Wait,
They
guys,
tried
is he
to
saying
destroy
everybody?
your country. Did they destroy your country when they flew those planes into the World Trade Center? Is that what they did?
Could we deport them to the USA? Would that be
Listen to me, Anna.
No, I'm not going to listen to you. You're shouting at me, and you won't let me
Shut up!
speak.
I'm only going to say this once. I'm only going to say this one time, so listen. When the Muslims attacked America on 9/11, I lost my fucking freedom. Quit laughing, you dumb fuck. Quit laughing.
Oh my god.
This is why God is the best entertainment on the internet at the moment.
It is not. And I want every fucking Muslim deported immediately, if not sooner. I want them deported yesterday. But you're too fucking stupid to do any kind of research into what happened to all these countries when Islam took them over.
What
you
countries?
Fucking do some research.
What countries?
Go research the history of Lebanon. Go research the history of Constantinople. Hell, for that matter, research the fucking history of Libya. You think any of these fucking Muslim countries were always Muslim? Are you really that fucking stupid to think that all these Middle East countries were Muslim? No, they were pagan, dumbass.
Where's
they were
Libya?
taken over because the pagans sat on their ass and did nothing.
Where's Libya? Sorry, where's Libya? You do realise that Lebanon was a Muslim country, don't you, dear?
No, Lebanon was not a fucking Muslim country,
it was.
you dumbass. It
Yes,
was a
it
Christian
was.
enclave of Israel.
It was.
I mean, you're a fucking...
The Arab Muslim... Oh, well, okay, if you want to go back...
knowledgeable about Jewish stuff, let Ermine speak up.
No, Lebanon was a Christian country when we were back.
It was, and 500 years ago, yes.
Okay, that's fine, and then it turned Muslim.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I wanted to.
Yeah, and how did it turn Muslim, Anna? How did it turn Muslim? How?
Stop talking and let people speak, you silly little man. I'm
My
suggesting.
silly little man. Oh, for
Yeah, you
fuck's
are a
sake.
silly little man. Well, actually, no, you're a silly little hick. That's what you are.
I'm not a silly little
Shots
dick.
fired.
No,
Wait, you want to talk? Wait a minute. If you go to slur ethnicity, I got a whole chest drawer full.
And this guy ever showed up.
I'm more than happy to take it. Go on, throw it at me.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
You've got an
you have
encyclopedia massacre.
Lebanon was a Muslim country for 500 years. So, sorry, tell me why it's not a Muslim country? And do you know what? Did you know who took it over? The French.
Let me tell you what Bridget
Do you
Gabriel.
know what else? Do you know who else the French
Do you
took
know
over?
who Bridget
Algeria,
Gabriel
another
is?
Muslim country.
Do you know who Bridget Gabriel is?
No.
Okay, she actually lived there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I
actually live in the UK. Yet you seem to know more about my own country than I do.
Lebanon than you do. And she said that as a Christian, the Muslims took over and started slaughtering the Christians. They had to hide in fucking sewers just to survive. Okay, but you don't give a fuck about that, do you?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. See,
No.
there's the problem right there.
Yeah,
You're going to sit on your ass and let your goddamn country get taken over.
The country that you've never been to and you know nothing about.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you know
to
nothing
laugh
about
at
the
you.
country.
When you lose your goddamn country, listen, I told you the other
3% of the
day, your head
population.
barrister was
How are
on
we
the
gonna lose
BBC saying he's going to put Sharia law fucking UK-wide, dumbass. But you're going to sit there and let the shit happen instead of
said
fighting,
that?
instead
Hey,
of
this
getting
is
up
good.
and fighting. You're going to make fun of the BNP. You're going to make fun of anybody that tries to fight back instead of defending your own damn country.
Stop
You know what?
lying.
That makes you a fucking traitor.
Stop lying. You've just made something up about somebody in the UK wanting Sharia law. That's a blatant lie.
It's a blatant lie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a blatant lie. Nobody in the UK wants Sharia law UK-wide, right? Right? It's a fucking lie.
No, I didn't say that.
No,
I was asking you what you
no,
said.
they either do or they don't.
No, I'm not. I thought you
No,
said that it's
no,
brought in as law.
No.
I
You
thought
either
you
want
said
it or you
it's
don't.
brought in as law.
No, you don't understand.
Exactly. So people
if
can
Sharia
want what they
law
want.
becomes law, it supplants your law, dumbass.
No, it hasn't become law, and it won't become law, dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, those Muslims that you call citizens, they vote, you dumb prick.
Yeah.
You guys are terrible tonight. What is your deal?
I think Bonzi.
Golly, I leave for a few minutes and the whole conversation's gone to hell in a handbasket. Oh, I see.
Thank Von for that.
Don't worry, it's
to the
just Anna, that's
population
all.
or something
It's
like
just
that.
Anna.
You can thank Von for that. He's got a bit of bee in his bonnet with me because apparently Muslims are taking over the UK.
Are Muslims marching through your streets with placards saying death to the United Kingdom? Yeah, they are.
No, they are
Yeah,
not.
they are.
Not
Yeah, they are.
allowed
You want to
to
see
do
the
that.
It
picture?
happened once. It
You wanna
happened
see
once.
the
The American press have picked it
Do
up.
you
Fox
want to
News
And they
see
got
the
locked up for it.
pictures?
100 times. Just like they told everybody that Birmingham was a no-go zone. It's the
Yeah.
same shit. It's just that you idiots over there believe this crap.
Oh, it's crap, is it?
Yes, I live here.
Well, then why don't you deport them, dummy?
Oh,
Because they're
no.
born
mental
here.
midget. Listen, you
When are you
mental
gonna get
midget.
this?
I live here. I know what's happening in my own country.
Well, then
when
great.
you can
Why
actually
don't you
say
deport
that you've
them?
been here,
Why don't you
actually
deport
have a
them?
reason.
I'm going to
sorry,
shoot my
you
freaking
cannot-
leg.
You cannot go on what Fox News tells you. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous.
And you can't deport people if they live in your country. You can't
Yes,
just
but they're British
eject people from your country.
You put them in
can't do that
prison
in
if they
your
break the
country
law. You
either.
don't
If
deport
they
them.
pose a legitimate threat to the safety
You put
and
them in
sanctity of
prison.
the country, yes, you fucking can
No, you
deport
can't.
them.
It's
That is a
against
bunch
the
of
law.
shit.
We
Well,
have
you
a law in this
can't.
country,
That's
and you
nonsense.
can't deport British citizens, you idiot.
Well, then you just lost your goddamn country.
And
Good
why
luck
would
to
you
you.
deport them?
Bye to the UK.
Silly little
When
man.
we're having 8 kids and you're having 1 kid, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out who's going to win in that scenario. And every one of them kids, they have votes.
That's just
It's Christian singing. It's silly Billy singing.
yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, you
Von
did.
douchebag.
Take it back.
Von douchebag.
Take it back.
Douchebag.
Take
Is
it
that
back.
not what his screen name is? Oh, Von douchebag. Hey, man. Ladies, I don't care what their position are. You don't have to be an idiot. That you can
I'm
take
not
a
being an idiot. She just
Yes, you
disparaged
are.
anybody.
Come on,
in the
you're
military.
being what your screen name says. You're being a Von douchebag. Now,
I'm not a Von douchebag.
nice. We can have a conversation.
Quit disparaging my name. All right, quit
Hey,
disparaging
I
my
won't
name,
disparage your
Christian,
name anymore
or I'll
there,
say some
but
things
don't
about
act
your
like
religion
a
that you don't want to
douchebag.
hear.
Okay, now, Miss Annabelle and I, we have major disagreements, theology and stuff like that.
Yes, you do.
The issue is, we can be polite about it.
The issue is she's being a tard. That's what the issue is.
You don't have to call people names there, Von douchebag.
Yeah, like you just did. Yeah, okay.
Well, quit muting me. I'm trying to get you to listen.
Quit disparaging me, and I won't mute you.
Well, I tell you what. You act like a human being and a gentleman. And
Act
make
like a gentleman, but you're sitting there talking
Sir.
shit about all the military personnel. Bullshit. Fuck you, asshole.
I care a
Fuck
lot.
you, asshole. She doesn't
You
have the
are
right to
nothing but a
disparage the
raping
military in this
lunatic.
world. We fought blood and died for her sorry ass, and she's gonna sit there and talk shit about the military.
Actually, my
Fuck
brother
her. Fuck her.
sorry
She
ass.
has no right to say anything to
Oh
us
my
military
gosh.
personnel. She has
Von
no
douchebag.
right
Listen,
to word
listen
about
up,
us
Von
military
douchebag.
personnel. She don't have that
fought
right.
for your sorry ass, Von Houten. He did 3 tours of Vietnam. You haven't even been near a war. Never mind done a tour of Vietnam.
There we go.
You're right.
That helps.
You're right. I didn't
Von
serve. I
douchebag.
didn't
I hope
serve
you
in a
can still
hot
hear
war.
me
I served in a
because
cold
I've
war.
ignored you.
But
You are one of the
apparently you
dumbest
can't
people I've
understand
ever
the
met in
difference
my
between
entire
the two.
life.
So I will.
And you know what? I
Accept
live in
your-
Eastern Kentucky. There's a
I will
lot of
accept
dumb
your
people down
ignorance
here.
on the matter and just shut the fuck up.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Go ahead, Fudd. Let Fudd speak, please. He's the voice of reason.
For those wondering, yes, that is Mr. Batman and his former persona, Christian Hillbilly.
Yeah, Mr. Von Helton, you accused me of trying to destroy Christianity earlier, before the explosion here. I have not spent one iota of my effort trying to destroy Christianity. I may disagree with it, but I have not spent one iota of effort.
Okay, well, please explain to me then why there's a very strong atheist lobby in Washington, D.C. that's doing exactly that, sir.
I am not.
And please don't say that I'm not part of it, because if you're not part of it, then you would be fighting against it, would you not?
I'll tell you why, Von. I'll tell you exactly
I don't
why.
play by black and white terms like that.
Yes, of course not, because to an atheist, everything is shades of gray. There are no black and white. Isn't that true?
No, I'm in color.
True? Is that not what I'm told by atheists every fucking day? Oh, Von, there is no black and white. It's all shades of gray.
I'll tell you why, Von. You stop shouting.
50 Shades of Grey.
That is.
Stop shouting. I'll tell you why. Because the Christian, the right-wing Christian conservatives want to control people's belief systems, bodies, sexuality, love lives.
Oh God, it's
education.
Just so horrible. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, move. There ain't nobody forcing you to stay. Move. I mean, there's plenty of atheist countries in the world. You can go to Cuba.
Basically, unless you're a Christian, get the hell out. You're exactly the problem. Exactly the problem.
The Central America is chock full of communist countries.
Oh my God, how are we gonna have a conversation with this guy?
Stop
screaming.
Here's where I'm going to differ. I agree that Christians stand up for what the Bible says.
You would allow a culture
that
hates your own damn country.
And if they want to do that,
come
that's
there
up to
and
them.
stay
I'm
and
not
not
going
do
to
anything
dictate
about it.
what they
Not
do
do a damn
in the
thing about it.
privacy
They
of
can
their
kill
own
your
home.
own
But
your
I'm
own
also
military
going to stand
personnel
up
right there
for
in the
what
fucking
the
street, and
definition
you
of
won't even
marriage
start
is. Marriage is
deportation.
between a man and
Really?
a woman.
I mean, that's
one
pretty
man, one
fucking
woman,
sad,
loving and
dude.
committed to each
That's
other, and
pretty
loving and
fucking
committed to the
sad.
next generation.
All right,
But,
and then you
hey,
then you add
if they
insult
want
to
to go
injury
out
by
and
fucking
commit sodomy and
disparaging all
pedophilia
the
and all that
military
other stuff,
personnel.
more cartoons.
Oh my God.
Fuck you. Yes, I didn't serve in a hot war. I served in the Cold War. But that doesn't make a goddamn bit of difference in my eyes. Yes, in the Army, I was only there 9.5 months. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you that I was only in the Army 9.5 months. But I also served in the government for 3 fucking years, bitch. So I'm sorry that I did serve my country.
Yeah, he was a space cadet.
You will never know all of the things that I did to save your sorry fucking
I'm
British
still here
ass.
on douchebag.
Shut your fucking mouth about the military.
He was a space marine, weren't you?
Come on, Miss Annabelle. I can't
Fuck
you
you
sing
and your
louder because I don't want to hear
I can't hear you.
Shove the Encyclopedia Dramatica up your fucking ass. Shove it up your ass.
Oh my God.
Finished yet, Von? Got it all out, love? Feeling a bit better now? You've had your rant? Oh, someone muted him. Oh, that's nice. Nice and peace and quiet.
But just let me say, to deport people, they have to be foreign from another country, and you have to get the other country to accept them.
Laws don't mean anything to Von Houten. He lives
Other
in
countries are not just going to take.
He's a law unto himself.
Other countries are not just going to take any old murderer we decide to throw out because we don't like them on, religious grounds.
And also, let's not forget, Jem, that guess who wanted one of the biggest Islamic fundamentalists causing trouble, and who is now languishing in a US jail? Mr. Abu Hamza.
Right.
So you took one off us. We did deport one. So there you go. And you've got him now in your prison. Didn't know she was throwing him back out at the Middle East.
And we locked those 2 guys up for life.
Yeah, exactly.
What else can we do? We did the maximum we could do under our law.
Street, you're locking one up. Oh my God!
Sorry, you've got one. You've got one of the biggest Islamic fundamentalists sitting in one of your jails. Why haven't you sent him back to the Middle East? Oh, I know what he's going to say.
If it was up to me, he wouldn't be breathing right now.
Luckily, nothing is up to you. You're irrelevant. You're a nobody. So that's
I'm irrelevant.
Yes, you are.
I'm irrelevant now, bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I appreciate that you don't think you are, and that you're going to be the President of the United States, but the fact is you are irrelevant.
I am now, maybe, but I wasn't before.
Yeah, well,
I agree with that Von Douchebag sure doesn't think.
Sit here and talk shit about me. The only reason you're able to sit here and talk shit about me is because of the things I did during the Cold War.
Oh,
so
please.
You, bitch. I don't need to listen to your goddamn opinion because your opinion don't mean jack shit to me.
Well, why are you ranting at me, you silly little man? Stop ranting at me. Rant at someone else.
You can sit there and try to talk over me all you want. It ain't going to change a goddamn thing. That made no sense. It's not going to change a goddamn thing. Sit there and keep talking over me, bitch. It's not going to change your fucking thing. The fact of the matter is that the things I did for freedom, the
That was so ironic, Vaughn.
room and talk shit about me. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. The only reason you're able to sit here and laugh right now is because of the things I and other people did during the Cold War.
Oh,
You're too
come
fucking
on.
stupid to understand that.
He really hates me tonight.
Yeah, I really do.
I'm traumatized
Because
by
you're
your
too
abuse.
fucking stupid to understand what military people have done for you. You ignorant.
Yeah, half my family are in the
You're an
military.
ungrateful bitch. You're an ungrateful bitch. You're an ungrateful bitch. Why don't you shut the fuck up, you ungrateful bitch?
Do you know what? Everyone's been
laughing at me, and he done everything I can to save your sorry ass.
About him.
Europe wouldn't even be here
I
right
realise
now
now
if it
that they
wasn't for
might
me
be
and other
right.
people. You gotta sit there and talk more, bitch. I'll just keep muting your fucking ass. I don't care. I can do this all fucking night long.
You're a
I
fucking
do this
hero.
all night long, bitch. I'll just do it all night long. I don't care. I don't fucking care. You don't appreciate jack shit. You don't appreciate nothing.
Astounding, man.
Appreciate nothing that people have done for you in the past. That's your fucking problem.
You know what? You do realise when you do it. I could just
I realize you're a fucking
right, okay.
about nobody but yourself. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself, and that's the problem.
That's right.
That's the fucking problem.
That was also ironic.
You don't give a damn about nobody but
That's
yourself.
right. That's right.
You're damn right it's right.
That's right.
Now
We
go
finished
ahead.
now. No, still got some more.
I'm done with you.
You're the one calling her a bitch. Right?
There's another rant to go. How much more have we got of this? Could you give me a time scale?
Oh,
Any
I
idea?
just woke up, sweetheart. I can do this all fucking morning. I don't give a fuck. You ungrateful bitch. You fucking self-centered bitch. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself.
That's right. Yeah. Oh no, I love my dogs. My dogs.
Just as bad as
Don't get
she
too
is.
insulting. I love my dogs.
Yeah. You know, it reminds me, I need to get a duplicate copy of my British birth certificate.
Yeah, you should be able to be a dual citizen.
I am dual citizen.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, because then we could deport you.
Well,
to Kentucky.
It just means you don't have to queue for so long at customs or at
if I have my
That's about all it gives you these days.
Well, you see, I've got a U.S. passport, but the U.S. passport does have my place of birth, which is in the U.K.
Right.
My parents, though, were there on a work visa, so they were always U.S. citizens. Me and my sister have dual citizenship by virtue of being born in the UK, but born to U.S. parents. So that's where the dual citizenship comes from.
Okay, now that you muted me down, Fudd, how far down did you mute me? Can anybody even fucking hear what I say?
Oh,
I don't want to.
You can, yes.
My volume, Fudd.
Yeah, because you're too loud. You're such a small person. You're very loud.
Because you keep talking, bitch, and I can't get a word in edgewise. That's why.
What? Edgewise? What's that mean?
Oh, God.
Does anyone know what that word means?
Yeah, it just means
no, what
not
it
a big
means is
enough
that
gap.
Fudd turned down my volume so that nobody out in the fucking YouTube can hear
we
what
can
I
hear
say.
you.
Didn't you,
We
Fudd?
can hear you. We just
Didn't
don't
you,
have it in
Fudd?
stereo.
How did you work?
I'm trying to talk to Fudd.
Okay,
Fudd, did you turn down my volume, yes or no?
Oh my God.
All right, if you're so
Did you
upset
turn down
about
my
it.
volume, yes or no?
No, don't turn him up, Fudd, please. It's too loud.
Well, the only reason, he's right. I did turn him down. He's not
Good,
making a
because
false
it's much easier to
accusation.
deal with.
All right, then, so you fucking treated me
Well, I don't
like
hear
shit.
Von Douchebag anymore, so I'm
You
fine.
did, liar.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
didn't,
did.
but I
That
didn't.
was very funny.
I did not need him. I turned him down because
Yeah.
he was shouting so loudly.
To limit me. Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Still
I
going.
turned it down
How much longer?
because you're shouting so much. If you stop shouting and talk in a normal voice, I'll crank you right back up again.
No, what I'm going to do is get mod power, and I'm going to turn your fucking volume down. That way we'll both be happy, won't we?
Oh, you're gonna,
Oh my God.
okay.
I think that's reasonable. You want to fucking use your mod power? I'll fucking mute you. You think you're the only one that's going to get mod power? No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Power.
In fact, I'm never the only one with mod
Put
power.
my volume back where it was.
No.
There's
kinda loud, dude.
mod power in here too.
Put my volume back where it was.
No. You're too loud. For such a little...
Fuck you, you ungrateful bitch. I don't even hear that. Turn my volume back up, Fudd.
All right.
No, don't, please don't. It's very distracting. Turn
it back up.
Exercise the demons.
I really am. I'm going to put it back up.
Oh, no. You're too good, Fudd. Here we go. Everybody put their earplugs in.
Why is he gonna yell?
Yeah. My goodness.
Shit.
Wait for it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And action. No. He's muted. Who's muted him?
I haven't.
Okay, he must have muted himself then.
Keep it that way.
He's getting ready. He's gonna any minute now.
You can unmute and
He's gonna blow.
at any time.
Yeah, it's gonna blow.
But his volume is back to normal.
I've never seen him like this. I did get warned that he was like this, and I was like, nah, he's all right. He's quite a nice. But no, I think I have to realise that perhaps I was, perhaps people's advice was right and I was wrong.
When you sit there and disparage the military personnel that fought, bled, and died for your sorry fucking ass.
I haven't disparaged.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
No, please tell me when I disparage military personnel.
That fought, bled. Listen, look at you talking over me. I can't even fucking get a word in edgewise. Quit talking over me, bitch.
Edgewise.
Quit talking over me.
He's the one talking over us. That's what I'm confused about.
Quit muting me.
Well, you stop.
You get my fucking point across, and then you can retort, okay? Let me get my point out, and then you can retort.
I'm going to mute you. Right. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, ask me your question.
When did I disparage any military men in whether
when
they
you
were
disparage
UK?
my military service, you disparage other military personnel as well.
I hadn't fought in any war.
Bullshit, bitch! You disparage my military service. Fuck you. And when you do that to one military personnel, you're doing it to all of us.
Which war did you fight in?
I'm not at liberty to tell you what I did.
So no, you didn't.
The only thing you need to know is that I served freedom in this world, and I served it to protect your sorry ass. And the American citizen's sorry ass.
If you have been anywhere near action, you would be talking about it 24/7.
No, I would not.
Yeah, you
That's a
would.
lie. That is a goddamn lie. No, most military people do not talk about their service. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Most military people do not discuss their military service.
Well, my brother was quite happy.
And they sure as fuck don't get on the internet and brag about it.
So was my father, and so was my grandfather. So
well, did they brag about it? No, they didn't, did they?
I'm not asking you to brag about it.
Did they brag about it? Yes or no?
But you are doing it.
No, they did not.
Well, he actually is doing it.
Where was it?
No, I'm not bragging about it. The only reason
you
I'm
actually said that you
mentioning
said,
it is because she brought it up.
Where was it?
Maybe I should turn Vaughn up more.
Where
He's
was
only at his original volume.
Where was it?
It's at the midway point. Like
No,
every
sorry,
night.
sorry, Fudd. I'm asking Vaughn where it was that he was at. What war was he at?
I'm
not
never
war.
going to tell you what I did. I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
No, you're not. You're a liar because people quite happily will tell people where they went.
Holy
where they
fuck,
served in
bitch!
action.
Don't you know what an NDA is?
What?
Don't you know what an NDA is?
No, you're.
No, you don't, do you?
Don't tell me then,
You
midget.
get on here talking shit, and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking
Well,
about.
Von Douchebag,
Maybe you need to
probably
get some more
was Secret
information
Service.
before you get on here and talk
Then
shit
what's an
about me.
NDA?
Go look up what
An
an NDA is, dumbass.
Yeah.
What is an NDA? Do you
A
even fucking know?
non-disclosure agreement.
That's
Okay.
right.
Right. So now
Right.
you're trying to
And
now
many
you're
of
trying
us
to tell
in the
me that you were in the
military
Secret
that have
Service.
done
You
things
were in
for
the
our
Secret.
country are not
Don't they have a
at liberty to
height
discuss
limit?
them.
Don't they
He
have a
was
height
a-
limit in the
He
Secret
was a
Service?
space marine in the first Martian
Oh,
War.
for fuck's sake. Here we go with the fucking Encyclopedia Dramatica shit again.
Okay,
I wish you had Encyclopedia Dramatica shoved so far up your ass that you started gagging.
You're not tall enough to be in the Secret Service. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, bitch. Do you know what a sewer rat is? Do you know what a sewer rat is? Do you know what a sewer rat is?
Yeah, I'm related to them.
You're not. No, you don't even fucking know, do you? You're sitting there
I'm
quiet.
related-
You don't fucking
I'm
know.
related to that.
You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you did know, you wouldn't be talking
Dalits
shit.
in India? Has that got anything to do with Dalits in India?
Sewer rats are small people that the military uses to go through aqueducts, sewers, air ducts, shit like that.
And the drains, did
Yeah,
they?
you don't fucking
Well,
know,
a bit
do you?
like in-
You don't
in the-
fucking
the
know,
British
do
ones.
you? You don't fucking know, do you?
No, you're just telling me now. Something
Yeah,
about...
no shit. You know what I'm just now telling you? Because you didn't fucking know.
More people went down drains, that's what you said?
Yes. Yes,
Wow,
it's called...
That's
it's
a
called
massive achievement. Congratulations. I applaud you.
For fuck's sake. And you guys that are laughing, you're just...
Because you're funny.
Stupid as she is, so what the
There's
fuck are you
one
laughing
thing
for?
you are, it's
I'm
entertaining.
laughing because you're so funny, mate. You're just
I'm so funny!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
people die,
you know what is so
dumbass,
sad
but
is
it's
Von
funny,
Douchebag
right?
gives Christians
funny.
a bad name.
Yeah, it's
He's
funny.
not a Christian, Christian.
He's not a
He's a
Christian.
Catholic.
I hope to
sometimes
God
he
somebody in
claims
the
to be a
British military
Christian, and
is
that's what's so
listening.
confusing to people.
I hope somebody in the British military is listening. I hope they are.
Right. Maybe, maybe they'll come and arrest
It shows that what they did in the military was in fucking vain. Because you guys don't give a fuck about anybody that served, do you? No, you don't.
My brother, my father,
You're cracking and making jokes.
my
You
two
don't
nephews actually.
forget
I've got
about
I thought you were the one making
fucking
jokes.
selves.
We're laughing
I've got a
at
nephew
you.
who's a submariner. What's it called? A submariner now? He's just finished training as a submariner. So yeah, I do respect some of the military, just not ones like you who actually haven't done anything of any great.
Oh God, yeah, it's so horrible, bitch.
Well, when you tell me what you've actually achieved, I'll be impressed. But so
Yeah.
all you've done is tell me that
I'm
you're a
not
small
allowed to
man that
tell
went
you
down a
everything
drain.
I did,
Not
bitch.
very.
Not your business anyway, bitch. It's not your business.
Sorry, what's
not
so
your fucking business.
Being a small man that gets sent down the drain. I'd like
A
to know.
small
what-
man.
Yeah.
You know, 5'7" was actually big back in the 70s.
Well, yeah, that was the 70s.
Hey, I'm 5'7".
Unfortunately for you, it's not big anymore. It's titchy. Means you're a midget.
I'm a midget. Okay. I'm a midget. Look, listen at the ad hominem.
Sorry to anybody who's got anybody out there that's 5'7". I happen to be the
Did you say
same
racist?
And all the shit that coming out of your fucking mouth, out of your
I'm
fucking
fine.
Did you
Bible,
just call us
smack
racist right
about anybody and everybody that's fucking done any service.
Sorry, did you say I was racist?
British military.
I heard you say racist.
No, I didn't mean to. If I said
Oh,
racist,
okay.
Smug attitude,
I thought he said
smug
that.
attitudes and the fucking laughter. I hope to God the British military's listening to this shit. Because
Well,
if I was a British soldier right now, I would be ashamed to even defend
What do
your.
you think they're going to do to me if they are listening?
Be ashamed to defend your ass.
Do?
I would be ashamed.
Well, you would be. But what do you think the British
You don't care. You don't fucking care. You just proved to the whole world that you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself, Anna. You proved it to the whole fucking planet. This fucking hangout has done more to expose who you are and what you believe than any other hangout before.
You just proved you were an idiot.
Nobody but yourself. You don't give a shit about nobody but yourself. And you need to change that. You
Sorry,
need to change that attitude.
I was joking. You know I was. I'm 5'7", so I'm a midget too. Okay.
We're all the same size lying down.
Yeah, I know. I just, everyone knows I'm having a laugh. He did say he was a small person, though, so let's not split hairs here. I just shouldn't use the word midget. I'll use what is it? Oh gosh, I'll think of the word. The politically, that's it. Vertically challenged. There you go.
Vertically impaired.
Vertically challenged. I'm not a fucking midget. Holy shit. God damn. What's the matter with you? Why are you so dense tonight?
No, we've decided you're not a midget.
I just said I won't use that.
No, what cracks me up is you guys get on these fucking Google Hangouts, describing yourselves as, oh, I'm such a great
vertically
intellectual. But then you get on here and start disparaging the military and disparaging what people have done to save your scrawny ass.
I'm not doing that.
Or excuse me, scrawny was the wrong word.
I don't know what's happened today to upset you, but you're just taking out all your frustrations on me because I haven't said anything of the sort.
I haven't said anything of the sort. Yeah, well, go back and watch the video. It's been recorded. Go back and watch it. It's been recorded. Go back and watch it.
Fail. Oh
What did I say? Please tell me what I said.
Go back and watch. I'm not going to sit here for another 3 hours discussing what you fucking said. Fuck that.
Oh,
Go back and watch the video.
I can't even remember what I said, can you?
Go back and watch the video.
No, I'm not watching it. You're the one having a tantrum like a 3-year-old, not me.
It was like
you have in light of a very serious situation, Anna. You don't see how people. You don't understand that when you make light of a serious situation, that people might be offended by that.
But I haven't.
Understand that?
You've just had a tantrum because you've had a bad day and decided to take it out on me.
No, bitch. I have nothing to do with you. The only reason I'm on your ass is because you're sitting there making light of a serious subject.
How much do you think I care what you think of me, Von?
Believe me, this video has been an eye-opener, or this Google Hangout, excuse me, has been an eye-opener to me, because I now know that you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. So stop talking to me then, if you don't like me.
I'm going to.
Easy. Good, right.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're going to be quiet? Right. Can we now? What were we talking about? I think we were talking about the war on Christianity, weren't we?
I think. I don't know. I completely forgot.
There's a war on Christianity? Oh, yeah, there sure is.
I blame the pagans myself.
I blame the Pope.
I do too, actually. I think he's an antichrist.
What is an antichrist?
Anything that's against Christianity, overtly and covertly.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Did you know though, Christian? Finish and then you can tell me. So you've got 1.2. You've got 1 billion Christians left out of the.
Oh, that.
Then I'll reciprocate in kind.
He can't hear you because he's blocked you.
Oh, I thought he just...
Is Von Douchebag attempting to communicate with me?
Well, he thought you'd muted. He thought you'd been muted. He didn't realise.
Oh, no. I've got my douchebag shields up.
Oh, well, it guarantees you won't be able to be in the same room again with him anyway, that's for sure.
That's fine by me. That dude's a freaking idiot. You know what? I pride myself on being easygoing and, pretty much tolerant of everybody, but that dude...
Well, up until today, I'd always had a sort of kind of... I just had a bit of empathy for him, really. I feel a bit sorry for him, what with his situation with his wife and his kids and what have you. But I've seen another side to him, which I'd been warned about. But it's all good. He's just... what I love about Von is his conspiracy theories. They're the things that make me laugh the most.
Oh, what does he say?
Oh gosh, the world is being run by reptilians. Oh,
no, he does not say that.
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah.
Well, then I lost all respect for him. You had none to begin with.
No, I do not say that. That's David.
He told me he was a Christian, and then he told me he was a person who could exorcise demons out of people and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, what planet are you from?
Oh well. The only problem with people using the ignore feature is that they end up, end up talking over each other, which can be a problem for the room.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I don't want to be a problem for the room.
No, Christian, don't go. Don't, honestly. It's all calmed down now. You don't have to go.
Okay.
I'm not asking anyone to leave. I'm just making the general statement.
Gotcha.
He has calmed down now, Christian. I don't know.
Yeah. He's gone quiet anyway. We'll see if he comes back. Like I say, he's not got an easy life at the moment. So clearly, and I've done it. I've come on here when I've had a bad day and taken it out on somebody.
And I think he just woke up.
Yeah.
How do you unblock somebody after you blocked them like that or ignored them? Or can you do it in that particular chat?
I don't know.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I don't think I blocked him. I think I just ignored him in personal life. But even if there's everything turmoil going on in your personal life, there's no reason to act like he was doing. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
No, he completely lost it.
Well, definitely lost it there. And I guess I'm afraid I exacerbated the situation by turning down his volume.
Yeah, and I could have exasperated it a little bit by calling him Vaughn.
Well, folks, as usual, Vaughn makes a great impression on a new circle of people. So I hope you enjoyed that flashback back to the glory days when Vaughn still had a warm trailer. Well, semi-warm. You see he's got his jacket on in the picture. But I digress, folks. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I think that's where we're going to end it. We stretched it out. It's a little earlier than usual, but you know, it is what it is. We can take one look around and see if anything has come out new since we started. Let's take a look. Give me a minute. See if anything new's come out. No. It's pretty quiet out there, folks. It's pretty quiet out there. Don't see anything new from Mayor McCheese. He's quiet. Things are quiet out there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just leave it right there. Let's leave it 100% right there. I mean, we do have some crazy stuff. He did a Mountain Dew mukbang. He did the J.D. Vance. I don't know if we had covered those ones the other day or not. Bombshell. Oh, what the heck? We'll end it up. We'll give him last word here, folks.
I have some bombshell news for you. J.D. Vance has come out and said that
what the heck?
There is interdimensional beings, that we have been observed by these interdimensional beings for years. And for whatever reason, he just decided to open up about this. And wow, that's a bombshell. That's amazing. And like I've stated, you've got Jordy Rose up on the live stage, sitting there pacing back and forth with a wireless mic, sitting there telling you, yeah, we're going to exploit other realities, other dimensions, steal their energy, and then we'll be good to go. And it's like, well, no, wait a minute. When you steal somebody else's energy, ain't they going to get pissed off? Yeah. Ain't they going to want to kick our ass? Yeah. So, I mean, this is opening up a major can of worms. But, Jordy was just so excited. We're going to be able to do this. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We'll have unlimited energy. What does that sound like, folks? Where we go into other dimensions and exploit their energy. What does that sound like? Oh, it sounds like the story of the computer game Doom. And what happened in the computer game Doom? They exploited this one particular reality, not realizing that it ended up being hell, and it unleashed all these demons into our dimension, didn't it? According to the original story of Doom. It did, didn't it? So, this is not something to be toyed with. But in a major bombshell, J.D. Vance has already pretty much admitted that we had a secret operation. I forget the name of it, but we had a secret operation that was parallel with Blue Book, and it was. But instead of going after ETs, it went after interdimensional beings. And this is going all the way back to the 50s. And so. I wish I could remember the name of it. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't spit it out. But in any event, major bombshell. J.D. Vance has admitted that we have been observed by interdimensional beings as well as the ETs for millennia, for thousands of years. And if that's the case, well then hopefully there will be some changes made some things done to rectify some of the issues that are being done, such as the control of the global elites, which needs to come to a close. That needs to end. You know, I'm sure the ETs and maybe even some interdimensional beings have had communications with these elites, believing that these elites represent all of mankind and all of mankind's opinion. Well, I beg to differ. Rothschild does not speak for me. Rockefeller does not speak for me. Morgan does not speak for me. The Warburgs do not speak for me. None of these elitist families speak for me. Okay? And I think it's important for ETs as well as interdimensional beings to fully understand that concept. Because these elites have exploited them years and years ago, apparently, to gain supernatural-like power and to gain control over the governments of this world in order to foist their own agenda for mankind, which is, first and foremost, retardation. Because, I mean, think about it. If the elites hadn't been in control of mankind, where would we be right now? We'd be living like the Jetsons, wouldn't we? Yeah. We would have been living like the Jetsons long ago. When did that Jetsons cartoon came out? 1940? When the Jetsons cartoon first came out? 1940, folks. Let that thing sink in for a minute. And we're not living like the Jetsons yet? Why? Oh, because you got a bunch of elitist families out there that have been controlling and manipulating, if not humanity directly, then at least the governments of humanity. Starting all these wars and fomenting all kinds of discord and modifying the religions of this world to make continuous wars. It's horrible. Horrible stuff, and it needs to end. These elites and the royals and, yes, the Vatican. Sorry, Catholics, but I got to bring up the Vatican because they're involved too. And it needs to end. This craziness needs to end. We're supposedly coming into the age of Aquarius. Well, Vaughn, what's the age of Aquarius? The age of Aquarius, folks, is supposed to be great enlightenment for mankind. We're supposed to be ascending and developing into a better humanity and a better race and stuff. And we haven't been able to do that because of the retardation poised by the elite families that have literally retarded our growth and prevented us from becoming who we really need to be. Both acknowledged by the ETs, by the interdimensional beings, and by the gods and goddesses themselves. The real ones. Big G, large G. UFOs, ETs, interdimensional beings might be little g, but we're talking about the big G now. But anyway, the point is, these things need to be developed, they need to be addressed, they need to be handled. And that destroyer is coming. Now, to that end, I was watching an interview with Mr. Wallace, and he seems to think that the destroyer is none other than El himself. Well, Vaughn, who the hell is El? El is the supreme deity of all deities. And he seems to think that El himself is going to be the destroyer and that he is going to pretty much set things right. And I hope so. I hope that's the case. I'm not sure that El would be the actual destroyer, but El would send the destroyer. But no, he is adamant that El Shaddai is indeed the destroyer that is coming. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter, though, does it? I mean, as long as the destroyer gets here, takes care of the elite families, takes care of the royals, puts the Vatican in a cage where it belongs, and, puts everything back to the way it needs to be for us humans, us normal, everyday humans, so that our growth can continue, so that we can be who we need to be, and end all these endless wars and stop all this BS and crime and hatred and malice and all that stuff, and get rid of all that stuff. Just get rid of all of it, so we can progress into the fourth and fifth dimensions, and start to become who we need to be, because that's who we need to be. We need to progress and develop ourselves, and hopefully that will be the case. But anyways, just thought I'd share that bombshell that J.D. Vance has come out and said, hey, interdimensional beings are a thing. So how about that, folks, for a bombshell from our own vice president? Wow, pretty cool, huh? All right, that's going to do it. Have a good one. Bye.
And with that, folks, I think we will end the night. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to stay tuned. We'll keep our eyes open, our ears to the ground. If anything new develops, we'll definitely get it to you as fast as we can. And let's just call it a night. Hit the thumbs up on the way out if you don't mind, and have a good night and a